No, something's wrong. Got it.
Are we good now? I see it.
1 second.
Transmitting. Oh, Jesus and sister. This is my thing.
Are we back on the same stream? Hold on, did I get my same stream back up?
I'm watching, so I'll let you know if I see anything.
So.
Wait, I think we're back on the same stream?
Yep, we're on.
Are we on the same? Did I save it?
Say hi, we're live.
Did I save it? Holy crap, I saved it. Oh!
Hi guys.
Wait,
Thank you.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Is it starting from the beginning? We're
No,
starting
it's
right
now.
now.
So that
Right
whole
now.
thing
Oh,
was all
okay.
running. That was
Oh, that's so
crazy.
weird. Oh, it is live right now. All right, we're good.
Oh my, that
I don't know
was,
what.
I do not understand what
That
just
was
happened.
luck.
Oh man.
That was luck.
Dang, it sucks when Josh breaks your stream like
Dude,
that.
all right. So wait, is my tongue still blue?
It's still.
Wow, I don't
All right,
know.
it's still blue. All right, so it wasn't that long now.
Imagine. No, it's
No.
purple now.
Oh no, dude. Oh no. Well, I mean, we are here. I mean, I'm nervous. Yeah, are you nervous?
Yeah, that kind of made me more nervous.
Because we started off already at like a rocky, hard start, which is not good.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna investigate at one of the most haunted places in the world.
No, the stress levels are high.
Wow.
The anxiety is high.
Yeah.
I'm really feeling it.
A lot
now.
of it is
Yeah.
like freaking me out.
Sorry, everyone. That was the first time ever where there was absolutely no signal, and I just didn't know how to do it, so we had to completely restart everything. And luckily, it reconnected. Which shout out to this gear for doing that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we're toast. We got to make a whole new thing. Wow. Okay. Well, we got it up and running. So we're here. Oh man, apologies for the 5 minutes of a black screen that just happened there. I didn't know. That was crazy.
No, I had no
Hey,
idea.
you handled that though.
Yeah.
You handled it.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest.
You handled it like a boss.
I really probably should just be like, that's normal here.
Yeah, true. And the land, yeah, maybe.
Like,
You handled it well, bro, but you looked a
Yeah.
little scared for a second.
oh no, I for sure
You
was.
did.
I was
You know
so
what's
scared.
funny though is everyone on TikTok saw the whole thing.
Everyone saw.
I forgot we were
Everyone
live
saw
on
my
there.
management skills there.
Yeah.
Shooter, go here. Flank left. Flank left.
Get out of my way.
Tell me when it's ready. Tell me when it's ready. Hit, go.
Yo, push.
That's literally what that was because I was trying to manage all the different things.
No, you were though. You were.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Great, because if not, that was going to be like another 30 minutes delay to make that happen.
Yes.
True.
And hope everyone's still here. Thanks for hanging in
Yeah,
there.
to everyone that saw the stream is scheduled for 8, I bumped it back to 8:15 because we confirmed one pretty cool, amazing surprise for tonight's stream. I'm not trying to like say too much. I just, again, this is one of those nights where I want this to be a moment where it's shared with all of you. And also, I wanted it to be shared with you because you're the reason, quite literally, why all of this ever happened with all the emails. And with you,
Thank you.
because my first time ever ghost hunting at the Conjuring House was with you.
Thanks.
And you were one of my first ghost hunting buddies.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's how we really got closer together. Because like we were talking before about abandoned and all this stuff, but we didn't really like hit it off until we did ghost stuff
Yeah,
together.
that's when we spent time together.
A real time.
You spend a lot of time together when you're ghost hunting at night, eating fast food at 6 in the morning, waking up at 10:30 in the morning because hotels won't give you late checkouts,
100%.
being grumpy as hell.
We've
Just
seen
like,
some stuff. 100%.
You really are like, okay, we're friends. If you can deal with if you
Yeah.
can deal with like a week-long ghost hunting road trip, that's your best friends.
You
like,
should have seen their
100%,
snack run
100%.
today.
Oh yeah, dude. We gotta start recording everything. Seriously.
Just like-
And you guys are locals from here?
Yeah,
Area?
true. I'm only like an hour and a half out, so it's like
That's
it's
awesome.
crazy how.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy how you got this place, dude. Like I
Yeah.
still can't believe it. So
You were one of the only people to know before July 31st live stream. You were one of the only ones.
And when
it was
he-
because I saw you in person.
yeah, and when he told me in person like a week before, dude, I didn't tell anyone, but my mouth dropped when he told me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, all right,
Little
what could he
Tom goes.
possibly buy? I can't. I'm like, it has to be the Conjuring House, but if it's not, I was actually generally thinking Amityville Horror House.
Yeah.
I didn't think of any other thing but those two. I was like, okay, what else could it be? And if not, what's gonna beat The Conjuring anyways?
Mm-hmm.
No, I would have thought it's this. Who would have thought it's this? That's what drives me nuts.
Who'd have thought?
Who would have freaking thought? Yeah, but it is.
And
it's
then that
this.
night we hung out. We went over to the Conjuring House just to see like what condition it's
Yeah.
in, and we took
We-
like a photo of the mailbox.
We were
just 'cause-
eating Cane's
Cane's,
chicken
Cane's.
outside the gate of no trespassing signs, and the barn burned down, and we're just sitting there eating at night. Yeah.
You guys threw everyone off with those
It
stories.
was so
too.
fun.
Oh, yeah,
it
we
was,
did. Yeah,
it was
we
just
did
like
some
we
stories.
had to do it.
Yeah. That was, it was
So
Here we are.
it's a crazy thing that this has all happened.
No,
so
I can't believe it.
I'm excited. This is gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
That's
So-
what brought me back too. Like also, like I stopped doing ghost videos for over a year.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I said it to them too. I said, if I ever come back, I'll dust my bag off. I'll come out. I'll bring the DR60, but it has to be something insanely good or something that's been on my list.
Yeah.
This is number one on the list. So I mean, it couldn't have gotten any better, bro. Seriously. And then of all people to buy, it's you. So I'm like, oh, thank God. I'm friends with this guy. I'm friends with this guy. Thank
Oh,
God.
everyone's friends with him now.
Yeah. True.
The amount of texts I got from people, they're like, "You remember me?" Yeah. I'm like, "Nope."
I met him on the streets. All right, we're chilling. Yeah, we're real friends. There's no difference.
We met back when I was
Thank
getting
God
2,000
I
views a video.
That's it. Yeah. We
And
good.
now I'm getting 3,000 views a video.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, so game plan for tonight. Again, we had a little bit of technical difficulties on the start. Stress levels are back down. That was a fun thing to learn how to fix.
Yeah.
Game plan for tonight. We are doing a paranormal investigation tonight in the museum. 100% that is happening. But prior to that, I have some really cool surprises in store, not only for you, but for Wade, Chris, and Rick, who are part of Nesper. If you watched the live stream on July 31st, you saw me give a tour of the entire house, including the basement. I'm covered in rat pee, and I'm covered in spider webs. I've probably eaten at least 30 spiders. We've done a lot, and I don't want to ruin it, but it's like it's just that's going to be like number one thing that we do. And then also during this entire process of cleaning the house and archiving everything, I've come across some really cool things that we're going to show to you for the first time ever that maybe have been lost for 60 years, maybe 50, depending on 40, depending on the cases. But we found some really amazing things that I'm excited to start sharing with you, so that way you all can see what's going to end up in the museum. And I'm hoping we're going to progressively keep uncovering lost pieces from prior cases, such as Amityville, such as the Smurl case, and the Perrins. I've been finding things, and I'm very excited to show to everyone.
Dang.
You did not just drop those 3 iconic case names right now. Like,
Well,
that's what we're gonna.
Is that exciting?
It's
Is
just
that exciting?
That's
Is that exciting or
It's
something?
not just a normal day today.
Is there a movie series called The
Amityville.
Conjuring or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is insane.
Did Ryan Reynolds once play a movie about Amityville? I don't know.
Oh my God.
That's right, Ryan
God.
Reynolds was in that movie, huh?
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
The only thing Elton has been doing since you guys last saw him on live stream is clean out that basement.
Yeah, I
and
went to sleep.
prepare it
I went
for
to sleep
you.
at 6:30 in the morning, and I woke up at 10:30 in the morning, and we're still going. And what's really cool is no one has actually seen it. They have. Josh wasn't supposed to, but he broke his promise and he went down there.
When I seen it though,
Yeah.
which you guys will see it, I was absolutely shocked.
Shocked.
Seriously, I didn't even expect it to look like that. I almost think I like it better than the museum itself. I'm not even kidding. I'm really not kidding. So you have to stick around and see that because I was really blown out my mind.
And like I said, Wade and Chris and Rick have not seen it yet, which are like the key Nesper members. First and foremost, before anything else, before we start, which is going to happen, those of you that do not know, did not see the last stream, or maybe just whatever missed that section, Dan Rivera, who passed away, was a monumental, wouldn't have happened without him, this entire thing. The fact that Matt and I now own the house and the caretaking of the museum for at least the next 5 years wouldn't have happened without him. He was going to be a vital partner in all of this. Obviously, he's not here anymore, and out of just whatever we can do, there's currently a fundraiser that we're doing for Dan, where 100% of the proceeds from the merch boxes that we have on hauntedwarrenhouse.com, 100% of that is going to Dan's family. Can you let them know that we're gonna go in there right now? So 100% of those proceeds, in the house, please, so they're gonna all be going to Dan's family, all of those proceeds, hauntedwarrenhouse.com. With that, 3 people are gonna get chosen to win an all expense paid trip, no matter where you are in the world, where you'll be flown here to probably New York City, and then taken all the way to Connecticut, where you'll stay here for an overnight investigation with me in the house, in the museum. You will sleep here. All expenses paid. 100% happening. So 3 people will win that trip. So if you want to go to hauntedwarrenhouse.com, you can see the merch box. You can see everything there, all the information. And yeah, just want to like state that up front. We are extremely close. I was reading numbers yesterday I was slightly wrong on because it was including shipping. But we're extremely close to raising $100,000 for Dan's family. It's been like 48 hours and we've almost raised $100,000, which is incredible.
That's amazing.
And I will say I got to meet, I'm going to try and not get emotional again. I got to meet his wife today for the first time and his son, and they are, I'm sure you're watching right now, but they are just incredible people. Fantastic, delightful. And the passion was like insane. And she gave me a gift from Dan, and it was really nice. You can come in. So, all right. With all that being said, stream looks good. Stream looks healthy. We're good to go. Like I said, we're 100% going in here tonight.
The door's just open.
So, but
Yeah.
not to give away the surprise, we're going to be going into the museum tonight in a way that hasn't been done in at least 15 years. There's another way in, and I got it open. So, first time in a very, very long time. I don't even think Warner Brothers has gone in
No.
through that door.
That
I
was
don't know if
sealed.
any film crew has gone in through that door.
Just saying too, I didn't even know that door existed until 10 minutes ago. And I see a door open, I'm like, where's this go to? Honestly, I really didn't know. I didn't know there was another way in except here. So watch when you see it, because you're going to be as surprised as I was. Okay. Honestly.
All right, without further ado, and of course, anyone who's watching the live stream, we stream vertically because the platforms ask us to do so. YouTube has highly requested that we stream vertically for shorts and vertical, but we are filming this normally. This tonight in particular is going to be 100% a YouTube video on the channel. We've been filming massive amounts. Yesterday we filmed for 3.5, 4 hours. All of that is being edited and will be turned into a video. So just know that the live streams are an additional thing that we choose to do. It helps bring in new audiences. It's a cool way. It's a little bit normally not stressful to get it up and running versus just clicking record. So now we just decide to stream vertically. And then, of course, when you watch the video when it comes out, you'll see the whole picture. If someone's out of frame, they'll be there in the normal video. So just know, it's not like only this. And I understand the feedback that it's harder to view, but we're content creators, and this is what the platform asks us to do. So that's all. All right. What's hilarious is we're almost at 6,666 viewers right now.
All right. Good little nice sign.
Elton loves that.
Okay,
Thanks.
cool. I'm just going to leave this here then.
You can just leave the laptop just chilling.
Yeah, I'll just leave the laptop chilling over here and just let that run.
You got the
cool.
phone too?
Yeah, I got the phone in my pocket. I'm going to check one thing before we go, and that's it. I just want to know where we're at fundraiser-wise right now. You have Shopify. So, yeah, everyone that's on the site right now, I mean, we literally, since I just said it, we've raised another $2,200.
Wow.
Oh my God.
We're extremely close to raising $100,000 for his family, which is like the astronomical goal that I had in mind over like a 2-week period, and it's about to happen in 2 days. So
good.
All right.
That's amazing.
Shall we go into the house?
Yeah, after you. Can
Actually,
I go to your house?
Have we shown the outside yet on stream?
Just the walk back that you did.
Did we do
I
it on
think.
stream? Oh yeah, late last night we did. Oh, on the 31st we did the outside. Never mind. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, at the end.
Yeah, at the end. All right. Ready to kick this off?
Yeah.
We're going on a journey tonight.
I'm just shocked, dude. All right.
The
Okay.
reunion.
You lead the way, dude.
You two
Yeah.
reuniting. Go,
No, that's
go,
true. That's a
go.
great shirt.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I appreciate
It's
that.
a great shirt.
Thank you.
That's a nice one.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Nick, you ready?
Yep.
You want me to kick your tripod in? Or you
So
got
do
it?
we have to go up the
Got you.
stairs to start it?
We're gonna climb the tree.
Yeah, we're gonna
Well, I
parkour.
know there's another secret way within another way that I didn't know yet either. That's why I'm asking. Because seriously, I didn't even know about this way. All right.
Okay. They're right here. Yeah, I'm assuming everyone that's watching the stream knows that, like, about the announcement, of course.
Why don't you tell them in case?
Yeah, I'm sure. I guess for those that don't know, that bonfire looks so cool. On July 31st, Matt and I announced formally on a live stream that he and I have purchased the home, which is the house we're standing on, and of course the museum is connected to it. That's what we own. Not for 5 years, forever. We bought the house. We're preparing to get it ready for overnight stays. We're assuming end of October is the earliest we're going to pull it off, maybe November 1st. That's the goal, where you will be able to sleep here, up to 8 people in the house. You'll be able to investigate in the museum with all the items, of course, under supervision. The house, though, will be yours for the night. There's going to be 6 beds in the house, right? 6 beds in the house to sleep 8 people. That's what we're working on. We're currently building a fence for the property, security system for the property, a lot of other things just to get it up and ready. And the goal is, because we have the museum, we're guiding it for the next 5 years. Our goal is to open a public museum, maybe down the street, working on it right now. Maybe down the street where anyone can come for day tours, flashlight tours, paranormal investigations. And our goal is to build a new permanent home for the Warren Occult Museum, for Ed and Lorraine's legacy, to continue expanding upon Nesper and all of their work, and plausibly working towards having the largest haunted museum in the world. I know that sounds extremely ambitious. Yes, I set the bar high.
That's what you are.
That's what we
Extremely
try to do.
ambitious.
So that's all what's in works. Again, to clarify, Tony and Judy still own the items. We are just the guardians of them. It's still theirs. I just want to make that super clear. I don't like the misconceptions and kind of rumors that are being spread. That's the TED Talk. Now we're going in to meet Wade and Chris and Rick for the first time.
You know what you have to say when you open the door?
What?
Welcome to my crib.
That remark is the reason why everyone's like, a YouTuber shouldn't own the house.
Saying.
All right, we going in?
Yep.
Welcome to his crib.
Gentlemen, we're coming in after you, sir. Go for it.
Okay.
After you, yeah.
Can we help you guys? What are you doing in our house? Can we help you?
What do you mean?
Would you lock the door?
Yeah, I guess if anyone missed the 31st, this is Chris. Part of you want to give you give an explanation on who you are and your background for those that may not know.
I'm Chris. I'm with Nesper. I was Dan's partner, and I'm one of the caretakers of the museum. Friends with Tony and Judy, and we also do home investigations and help people out that are inflicted with demons and all that bad stuff, and try to help them out. But that's who Nesper is, and that's who I am. So
Nice.
yeah, there you go. You like that?
I like that a lot, actually.
Look at that good one taker. That was natural.
Yeah.
That was natural.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that.
Thanks for the support.
We've never had you in any of our videos before, but you are. We spent a lot of time yesterday.
Yeah, I found the
You
front
were the-
door open. I just kind of wandered in.
Yeah, and
To
then
the
you
street.
destroyed everything
Yeah,
with your head.
Right. That is true. No, I'm Rick and Clark, and I started with Ed and Lorraine in 1993, investigating, and just got sucked into it. I love it. I work at Yale University in a pathology lab, so my mind is scientific. I try to look at everything scientific and try to figure it out. But as I learned, it's more than science. It's definitely something out there, as my shirt says. You didn't invent the shirt, so. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
The growl in your voice wasn't there yesterday, but I love that it comes out when you're on camera.
Well, when I'm trying to be smart,
Hence the glasses.
I don't actually. My vision is really good, and I put glasses on just to look smart. Yeah,
Fit the part.
but I have a hat on so I can hide the scar tissue from yesterday.
Oh yeah. For the record,
Yeah.
he destroyed a light bulb with his head that he knew was there, and just bashed his head into it and shattered it.
Right when you were putting together, or so, you were breaking something.
No. I found a broken plate, and I was like, "This would be so cool to put back together." And then we just hear.
But then wait, you heard that? Then what was the scream afterwards? Where did that come
Should
from?
we point the camera? To
Do
the
it.
Scream?
The scream came from.
This is going.
Guilty.
I'm Wade Kirby. I'm the caretaker of the house, actually, and have been in the past. I met Ed and Lorraine Warren in 1987 on a personal case that I had, and they helped me and taught me how to clear energies, clear homes, work with spirits, and I did it alone for 25 years. helping families and homes. So here we are now, and I'm part of NESPR, and I'm grateful to be a part of that with integrity and honesty, with helping clients. That's our main thing. And to educate and learn new about the paranormal, and there's always something new. So take it away.
You guys are so good. I gotta work on this.
Yeah,
You guys are
great.
so
Okay,
good at it.
Your turn. Introduce
We
yourself.
typed it up first. We practiced.
Oh, you did. I knew it. I knew it. I
Round
knew
them,
it. That's
yeah.
what Nick's holding up cue cards. I was trying to figure out what that paper was the whole time. flip. Okay. Well, I mean, you guys know I texted you at 4 a.m. going, "Don't go in the basement."
Yeah, I wasn't planning on going in the basement at 4 in the morning.
Okay.
I'm at my own house. I wasn't gonna go.
I wanted to, I just have something cool. I don't want to like drag it out, but
Well, I'm dying to figure it
You've
out.
dragged
Okay.
it out for like 15 hours now.
There's no like light bulbs hanging loose.
no, I
okay,
secured
all right,
all
just make
of
sure.
them. Oh, there's nothing your head can hit. Yeah. I
wouldn't
actually
do-
vaulted the ceiling just
I
for
wasn't
you.
sure, and no joke, I was going to show up this morning with football home. I never was. I forgot it at home. I was so mad.
If he's talking, just point it out.
We're lagging on TikTok, by the way.
Oh, we're lagging on
Yeah,
TikTok.
that's
It
fine.
is what it is. If it
Okay.
goes down, then they can go to YouTube.
Okay.
If you are watching on TikTok and it lags out, it's possible. Our YouTube live stream is significantly stronger. So if you, for some reason, it goes down or you want better quality, you can go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/overnight. For everyone that's on TikTok right now, and maybe it jumps down. It's possible. So we're just streaming on a phone versus the live stream pack is like a massive piece of equipment. And it's very likely when we go downstairs it might cut out. So youtube.com/overnight, you will find the stream there as well. Exact same stream.
This was massive equipment.
Yeah, that's massive
Okay.
equipment.
Sure.
Yeah. That's literally like 80% of Nick's body weight. It's just that one fanny pack. What are you doing over there?
A little history for later.
Okay, if you watched the live stream 2 days ago, you and I, we're going downstairs right now. Once Nick's in position, I'll have you guys come down. Okay? All
And
right.
what's exciting is that it's mentally in my mind what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I have it well preserved up here.
Yeah.
You know?
Cool.
How long was it like that?
Probably, well, it was just after Miss Warren died, it became a storeroom, and another storeroom, and another storeroom, and the decorations, and so it's built up.
There was a time when we could actually go down those stairs.
Oh, yeah,
And just
the
walk up-
team-
really, and walk to the
please-
path with no problem whatsoever.
Please understand that it was a well-used lecture room
Yes.
by Mr. and Miss Warren. And in fact, the team would go down there and sit at the large table and discuss the tactics and the evidence that they got on cases and what to do next and who would be assigned and involved. So it was like a classroom, and Mr. Warren used it quite often too. Chris was there the one night that he was lecturing down there. I mean, Miss Warren was using it down there with Tony.
Like, the very first time I came down, it's called the Halloween room. That's where they used to take everybody. They used to play videos down there before bringing people into the museum. So it was kind
They
of
call
cool.
it the Halloween room.
The Halloween room.
And when I
Yeah.
first started, that's where we held classes. We're down
Right,
that room.
right.
And it's 92, yeah. And that was the room we hung out in. And we discussed stuff down that room, so can't wait to see it.
Talk
I
about
cannot wait.
energy and vibrations, and in the wood, just like this kitchen, if you could hear what conversations from about Enfield, Amityville, etc., that went on in here and was discussed, new phenomena, etc., book writing, just amazing history are in these walls.
And when was the last time the room was used?
Oh my gosh. I'm going to guess.
8, 9 years?
Yeah, it was a long time. It's been a
Probably
long time.
17.
Yeah,
Maybe
probably a
17?
long time.
Whenever they closed the museum,
Right.
which I think was 2017,
Right.
It was right around there. So.
I know that the cat Daisy would go down there, and
Yes.
and she would come up literally, and she was so proud because she had a entire cape of spider webs. No kidding. And when you took it off her, she was like, "Rah, leave it," you know. And true story. What?
What was it? What did the cat
Oh,
do?
I walked into that.
Yeah, do it again.
What
What
did
did
the
she
cat
say?
Oh, I walked into that.
What did the cat do?
Elton, take it away.
I need to know what the cat did. I can't go down there until I know what the cat did. This is important information. What did the cat do?
I'm not falling for that.
What did the cat do?
Oh
Go ahead.
Dude, getting way too loud is my favorite thing to try and do.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go down. We're gonna get Nick in place. Oh man. Boom. All right. If you watched the like right there, if you watched the live stream 2 days ago, we showed you what the basement looked like. This is really, really, really cool. So come on down. Go slow, Nick. Milk it. Milk it, Nick. You can't.
This is so difficult.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I do a slow.
I have to milk
You
it.
have to do a slow pan up. Nick is attached to a tripod. Oh, this is actually a funny reveal. Wait, just keep doing that. Just walk. All right, whenever you're ready. This is pretty. If you remember, let's recreate that almost shot we did yesterday, right? Where I was like right here. And it was just completely packed to the brim. And so I'm here. Come over here because I want to. Come over here because I don't want him to hear me. So we found everything. I looked at as many photos as I could find to try and match up where things were. And during that process of cleaning everything, it's my job. I went through everything. If there was a box of papers this big, I read through every single one to figure out what it was. Because I didn't want anything to there was some junk mail that was down here, but I didn't want anything to get, disregarded that may have been important. And in that room, we have it filled to buckets this high, ceiling high, the entire thing, the size of this room. Everything's labeled archived, from case evidence to photographs to testimonies to cards that people sent to everything you can imagine is just archived and stacked. Artifacts, lamp fixtures, all of it. But we got it to this point where it looks pretty damn close to how it did, and they haven't seen it like this in I think 8 or 9 years. And then additionally, I have all of this prepared for them. Because I kind of want to tell a bit of a story of all the things that we found, and I want to pitch them on an idea that they don't know anything about. So let's position them to bring them down, yeah? Oh, and also let's show them this one. So, same thing. This was completely covered. We've already brought down the gear for an investigation tonight. This whole thing was covered. We got all the way into Lorraine's office and completely cleaned out Lorraine's office, getting it ready to fix all the water leaks and everything else. So this is just all from yesterday and this morning, just getting it ready. So next is water leaks and plumbing and things like that. And then we're gonna
Oh my god, there's some insane static when I pointing right here. It just stopped. It just stopped.
But do you hear the
anyone.
door?
Yeah. No static anymore.
And so I'm gonna say something that's like, last night when I was down here until 5 in the morning from I was down here from like 10 p.m. till 5 in the morning. Dude, I'm waiting for that door just to hit me. And I did it in pure silence. No music, no videos, nothing. I just wanted to be down here and hear everything. And every once in a while I would pick up certain items and I would feel this not goosebumps, but the same sensation, but it felt like the positive way. Almost like when someone comes up to you and gives you a shoulder rub and you don't expect it. They come behind you and they kind of just do that and you're just like, oh. It felt like that as I was cleaning more and more and more and more and more. And even Wade was saying that he was getting some messages, but I'll let him say it if he wants to. But I'm really proud of how much progress we've already made, and I think it's going to be really, really cool to kind of get this all up and running. And like I said, I'm just so excited to be able to share this via live stream and have you all be a part of this process and see the progression of things. Okay, I'm drawing this out. I'm not trying to draw this out. I'm just trying to, I appreciate the moment, everything that's happening. That's so funny. That's the tunnel to the museum. last thing I'm going to show them. I finally got this connected. So, okay. You want to go there? Like in that corner? That way when they come down the stairs. Cool. All right.
You ready?
Whenever they're ready.
Okay, gentlemen.
We're coming down now.
What do you want first?
You guys have to go first.
Watch your head.
I see different lighting already. Don't know the surprise, I just know it's nice.
Oh, sorry.
Hit your head.
No.
Oh, wow, look what you guys did down here.
Damn. Oh my God.
Is this what you were working on?
No.
This is unbelievable.
You did this last night.
Yeah.
This is incredible. Now you have to understand, you take pictures before.
Oh
This
my God.
is incredible.
This is.
I haven't seen this in years. Not in years.
Thanks. This is awesome.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic.
Dude, see,
Great job.
This is why the magic in the this place, dude. I mean, I cannot tell you how impressive this is.
This is.
And we use these at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right.
You know,
This is incredible. We used to have serious meetings down here, and this was an important room to everybody when Ed and Lorraine were alive.
what's that?
Yeah. What, the top left?
The little lights.
That's a camera.
Oh, where's and over there?
That's a camera, yeah.
Oh, good.
Just extra cameras.
Good.
Yeah, because we're filming it normally for YouTube.
This is
Oh.
So that's all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just extra cameras.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing. That's not the. Yeah.
this is
You guys found all this stuff.
Yeah, I
down
want to
there.
take you guys on a little journey of the things
please.
that I found that I think is just really cool. So that way, I mean, you guys probably don't know these, but everyone here as well can like kind of see it. And additionally, you guys should look at that.
Go on.
No, you're good. You know what you should do? Come here. Come here. We wanted to make sure this was ready and accessible. You can go. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, just
Take a seat, man.
wow.
We moved it around so that we could
Elton.
actually like sit down.
How did you
and-
get the energy? No,
What
I'm
do
not
you
joking.
mean, energy?
Oh, no, I knew what was here.
This is the coolest thing I've ever done, dude. Like, I don't need energy. Like, every time I sweat something, I found something else. Like,
Remember we talked yesterday about, I hope you get the feeling of excitement, of ownership, and you put the effort into it. Well, you've shown that as an example. Thank you.
But
Take
yeah,
a seat,
please.
man. Like, I
Can
don't know
you
what else I
imagine?
sat in.
Wow.
I tried to match up photos. I looked at old photos to see.
By this.
Oh shit!
And he's stuck there now.
Oh, yeah. This is it. Come back for it.
This, by the way, is how I found it. I didn't do this. It
Are
was
you
al-
serious?
Yeah. It was already like this. Nick, we filmed it all. Like, we tried to not move anything unless we need to get it away from water.
Was it sitting here when you
Yes,
found
it
this?
was already like this.
That's
the Ouija
amazing.
board was here, the tarot cards were here, the book was here. I moved like a bottle of alcohol.
Lorraine probably sat here. And,
Lorraine wouldn't read cards.
Well, she wouldn't do the cards.
oh, she wouldn't do the cards.
That's why I'm amazed by this.
But I know.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so like I don't want
Yeah.
people like I didn't set this up.
No,
it was already
right.
here. I moved some things for like safety in your head.
Yes.
little things
The
like
friendship's
that.
lasting this long, pal.
What does that say?
No smoking at this table.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you outdid yourself. This is insane. This is insane to me.
Yeah, I
It's
found
beautiful.
all the old lamps and tried to put some of them back
The old
together.
posters.
Yeah, I mean this was already here. I
Yeah,
like,
but it's
rearranged
just-
the books and just kind of cleaned up a little bit. I found this and I thought I found the Holy Grail because it's all the cassette tapes.
Still think it's out there.
But it's like it's music. I thought I found the missing tapes and I was like, oh, because it was way down there. But
Wow.
yeah,
Do they still have some of their cassette tapes
Oh, yeah.
from the?
yeah.
And videos.
Oh,
Lots of videotape.
and it's here.
Well,
We're
it's not.
hoping
It's
so.
not at Dairy
Oh,
Queen.
some-
Yes,
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's here.
That's
I'm being a smartass.
that is true. Wade.
We do have a whole bucket over there of VHS and cassettes and film that we think could be from prior cases that we're gonna send to like an archivist or like our editor to
We
help.
found, we found 8 or 9 undeveloped rolls of film still.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They're taken, but they're just ready to never developed.
Gave me the chills. Imagine like watching those. Like
I can't imagine what's on them actually. And these are what, like 38 millimeter.
I would love to see
Yeah.
that. Honestly, that'd be
I can't
insane.
wait if you have this developed. I can't wait.
I'm like,
So down here, one of them would be here like teaching everyone.
Well, the
Or
table would be there,
discussing.
and they would sit with us. It was never a gigantic
Okay.
group of people down here, but and usually it was we talked about cases and that we were working on back when Ed was here with us, and he would actually, like you said, bring you here before you went into the museum, and he'd talk about the museum and show videos also.
That is
But
so
there was always a
freaking
small group. There was never a giant
Yeah.
group because you couldn't have big groups here ever. But
That is so
Yeah.
cool, and that explains why this connects to the tunnel.
Bingo. Yeah.
Dude, that's because when I went in the museum,
Because it's called the haunted passage. That's what he
Chris-
mentioned. Those whole things. the
this is
haunted
insane.
passage.
Haunted passageway. Chris will tell you on this first trip here. Tell him what Tony did and where he brought you.
I'm sorry.
yeah, gather around.
This is good.
You're not moving.
Gather around.
You're 9 feet deep in that chair.
The very first time I came here with Dan. It was Dan and me. We were good friends by then. We wanted to come to one of their warrenology things, and it was the evening with Annabelle's, and then we would go over to the diner. But you would meet here first. And did you guys go up? Oh, you got a tour yesterday. If you guys watched the other day, they would have the lecture would start upstairs. Tony would start talking to people, and then he would introduce Lorraine. Lorraine, she'd be all dressed up. I have pictures of it, and she would come out, and she would talk to everybody, like from she'd just sit in the chair, and she would talk to maybe 20 to 25 people, and they would do a lecture, and then they would answer questions. She would answer questions, and then they would play a couple of videos, and afterwards, they would break up in 2 smaller groups to bring them into the museum, and they had to come down here. And then they would bring the first group down here, and they would sit around the table. And then they would watch another video, and it was, you guys could probably find that on YouTube, the video where Ed is walking around the museum showing off different items. Well, they would show that, and while that was showing, Tony asked me, "Hey, Chris, come help me." And we went down, and he opened up this passageway, the haunted passageway, and he brings me down. He turns on the lights. We get down to the end and into the museum, and he goes in. I'm just standing there. I've never been down there before. This is my first time. I was terrified, and so he goes, "All right, let me turn on all the lights and do me a favor." He goes, "You're just going to make sure nobody touches anything." Okay, yeah, I can do that, no problem. He goes, "Okay, just wait here." And he leaves me in the middle of the museum, my first time ever. I was terrified. And I stood there. I didn't move for like 20 minutes. My hands in my pockets. I wasn't going to touch anything. And it was probably like 5 minutes, but it felt like 20 minutes. It took him forever, and I could hear voices in there. But he just left me. He told me not to touch anything and to watch, make sure nobody touches anything. I'm like, "You're just going to leave me? Who's going to watch me? What if I fall? What if I just faint?" I was terrified. Annabelle's in there, and yeah, no, that was pretty crazy.
The scariest thing Ed would do is do not touch anything.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you're like, okay. And like, how do you even get out of the room? You have to open the doorknob. You're afraid to touch it.
I actually did. I tripped over the
Little step?
The lady in white, her dress, and I ended up knocking it. Somebody grabbed it, and I was terrified. I was like, "Oh, where's Father Jim?" At the time, he was helping out. I was like, "Where's Father Jim?" I touched something, but But this is where they all came down and they sat, and they watched a couple of videos. This is so cool. This is awesome.
This is an important room.
Elton, I like the way you decorated that.
Thank you.
No, I'm taking it in.
Yeah, thank you.
Everything's all colored red, and it looks uniform and clean.
Thank
but
you.
I like this whole concept.
Cool.
When you turned on the bulb and it lit, what'd you say? Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually, that was pretty much it. Yeah, Lily went, oh, wow. Yeah.
It's
And then I went, rah, right after.
it's no hour, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Like, I took some liberties for safety because I'm like trying to keep in mind that we all have to walk through here.
Sure.
So some things I was like, well, let's get them. Because, you tip that over. It's
right.
shattering.
And people are going to be allowed to come down here?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to like safeguard some things and just, like, right? Unless we're going to supervise them down here and stuff like that. So, yeah, we're going to, I want to keep this as original as we can without also leaving anything valuable because inevitably some people will probably try and take things. So trying to find that balance of authenticity, but also safeguarding it.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
Congratulations. Wow, that's very exciting.
All right, so I have one other cool thing that we think we should do, and then I have a little presentation and a pitch for you guys. Okay, so follow me. All right, look at you. Why
Are
you
you
have to
serious?
break everything?
Clean this place up, dude.
Dude, I need it, bro. I mean, okay, all
Oh
right.
my God,
okay, you know what?
dude.
Just for you. You know what? Just for you. Just for you.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what?
there you go.
Just for you.
And why don't you put the ceilings a little higher, okay? Look at this. This is like a safety thing
You know
here.
what? Hey, I'm glad you're here for this because now we find out now instead of.
What? What do you find out? There's people
Here
might
we
trip
go.
over stuff you leave in the middle of the room.
He has an extension cord.
It doesn't stop. It just doesn't. He eggs it on though.
Chris, you want the honors?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What's in here? Is this a closet?
That's the passageway.
Passageway.
And when was the Lily? When was the last time?
I think that day that I came down here, it was the last time we took a group actually through here. After that, we went through the outside.
How
And
long
when
ago
was that?
2012-ish, 11, 12.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm excited. 13 years.
I could
Yeah.
be wrong, but I think it's been that long since this has really been open.
This was like
I
my
am
goal.
really excited.
Every spider web I fought my way through, every like moldy cacti I found.
Yeah.
So you mean like ever since Dan was with us, he never went through here?
Dan
Yeah.
went through here. Dan was with me that night. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. Wonderful.
Wow.
Wow.
This is
This is a big deal.
Is there something like waiting for me on the other side?
I mean, Annabelle.
You ready?
Any worse than that? Let's face it.
Oh man.
Whoa.
I'm gonna let the camera go through first. This is great.
It was.
Check that out.
So this leads, for anyone that doesn't know, this leads to the museum, which is just so unreal. Because every time I've been in there, even during the charity live stream, it was packed full of Annabelles. It was all blocked off. I
Right,
mean, even now
right.
we had to like move
Right.
some things to make it clear.
I'm honestly
Dude, that's
speechless.
so cool. It's my first time seeing it this
This
direction.
is exactly what I saw the first time I walked through. The guy with the blinking face. There's a picture of me. I had Dan take it from down further in the hallway, but yeah, this is exactly. I was terrified. I was terrified going through here.
Now you know what's interesting because this is right down my alley. So doing this has stirred up a lot of interest and activities. So tonight will be very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally
There's a
it's-
new level going on, and it's vibrating differently.
And attention.
So we
And
just have-
attention,
people are
right?
thinking
Which
about
will
it.
feed it.
People
In
are
other words,
thinking about it,
in
so-
other words, they're probably going to be biting at the. Well, we saw what happened this afternoon, so there's an
yeah.
example.
Yeah.
It's already revved up.
Yeah, what
happened this afternoon?
Well, you tell it.
Well,
I don't
you met our friends that came, and we gave them a little tour.
Yeah.
I think you guys had just.
You heard that?
What
That was a
was that?
huge bang.
It might be a car. Can it be a car?
I heard it too, but it was low, like
It was low pitch.
bass.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
like very bassy.
Okay.
Oh well, all I'm saying. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway,
That's gonna pick up. I'm
It's
telling
just
you.
us, right? There's no one in the house.
No,
It's just us.
No.
no, we got a couple of people there outside.
But they're outside with the bonfire.
With the fire. Yeah,
Okay.
they shouldn't. They
Yeah, we
shouldn't
all
be in
heard
here.
that.
Yeah.
I thought it was music. It sounded like a bass, like a bassy tone.
So tell what
It
happened.
doesn't.
today.
It doesn't surprise me. So, where was I? Oh yeah, so I showed them the museum really quick. I think you guys had just left to go out and eat or whatever. And while we're in there, we had an experience with the fire doll. And Lindsay, who was with us, she had seen the like a light come.
Spirit orb.
We don't know what it was. It was a light. It was out of the corner of her eye, and she said to me, "He goes, are you wearing a watch? Is that reflecting off your watch?" And it didn't come back. We don't know what it was. We kind of played it off.
Well, where did it go? Tell them. Right above
You want to tell him?
No, well, you're leaving out a point. It went above the case of the fire doll.
Well, there you go. That's what he said. The light went towards the fire doll. We didn't pay any attention to it, though. It was kind of, it just happened. I didn't see it. She was the only one that saw it. Nick didn't see it. And so we're talking, I'm telling them the story and the evidence that they got during their investigation with all these names that came through. You remember, right? All those names. And you guys started doing that research.
Yep.
And everything. We tied it to this fire, like from the 60s, right? I think the 60s. So. And everything. So I'm telling that story. And Nick hears this like a tick. And then
clicking.
A click. Just a click. And he looked at the doll, and he swore that the head moved. Like, but he was like, did the head move? He goes, did you see that? Because he stopped me as I was talking, and I was like, oh, I didn't see it. And then we were like, well, Lindsay took a picture.
Right.
So we're looking at the picture, and sure enough, the head did move because it wasn't in that same position. It was just tilted a little bit further, looking to the right than it was.
When was that?
Today.
And then I was in there, not to interrupt, but I was in there, and then we heard a click, and the head. I said, "Do you hear that? Do you hear that?" And we said, "Oh, click," and then the head was kind of back to normal, but none of us saw it move at that time.
We didn't see it move.
We heard it.
But yeah.
Do you think it's because Elton's like cleaning it up?
Absolutely. The vibrations.
It could be anything. It could have been that I was just there and we were focusing on it and talking about it and bringing attention to it.
Giving it recognition.
It could be that, including, them being here and cleaning stuff up and then just being around. Anything, right? I mean,
it's been getting a lot of attention. This whole house
right.
has been getting attention, obviously, from what's been going on.
Right.
And Ed always said the more attention, especially certain things got down here, the worse things got, out of hand. But it is blessed, it's contained, and you can verify that.
Yes, I can verify that. Yeah. Now, remember, and for the audience, energy gathers, especially in corners that are not disturbed. And this is a prime example. So energy has been built up in almost every corner of this room, even in the ceiling corners. So what you have is a sudden disturbance. Right. It perceives it as a shift disturbance. We see it as a good cleaning. So all this energy has to go somewhere. It can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere. So you have all these vibrations in here and down this hallway, which are attracted to the museum, where there's a lot of inhuman spirits, and they will feed off of that energy. Mm-hmm. And so you even have some entities in the corners, etc., and they're going zoom, zoom, zoom. Everything is different now. So there's a lot of excitement down here as far as spirits. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of places where they need to relocate, and everything was disturbed, but not on our perception. But everything has been shifted and moved up, so the energies are very high.
Right.
That's actually a good thing if you want to investigate.
Now, here's a question. Now, do you think...
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
because you got that face on.
No, because I keep hearing the house rumbling, and I'm telling you, I intentionally cleaned this entire thing last night in pure silence.
Excuse me, guys. That light just shut off by itself.
What?
That light just shut off by itself.
Oh, the red light.
It really
on. Did. It did. Oh,
really
I watched it go off.
He was watching it.
It went off. I was looking at it. It went off.
Turn the...
Oh!
All right, this is bizarre.
But think about that.
Yeah,
that was on this whole time. And as we're talking about it,
when you were talking, that light.
And
but it happened when
it unscrewed. I turned it twice to get it back on.
So it unscrewed itself?
2 turns.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, like when we're talking about the house, it's we're feeding and giving it attention,
and that went out. Yeah,
but there's a lot. Remember,
did you notice
there's
that?
a lot of like I can feel a lot of energy's just circling and just in solid motion.
Yeah.
I mean, we also just opened the door.
Right.
We just opened
Yeah.
the door. We're hearing noises. Lights are going off. It's pretty wild.
And he's the skeptic, and we love him for that. But he has to see everything 2-3 times.
You know what really
that's fair.
Yeah,
what really is incredible is all these incredible ghost investigators. Only I noticed the light went out.
To be fair, I'm like,
I am eclipsing the light.
I was focused on.
I looked at all you guys. Like, nobody noticed this.
That's so true.
I did like a ginger. I'm like, together. She went, oh my god, it is out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so last night I intentionally did this entire thing in the pure quiet. And
Yeah.
I never heard any rumblings. I never heard
Yeah.
any cars.
But we're on it now.
But think of what I said in the museum earlier about 2 hours ago
Right.
about how they if you believe you're not going to be affected, they won't affect you. They
I'm
won't.
saying
They
we
won't
opened the door,
have
but
activity.
Sometimes the only difference I'm saying is like the door is now open.
Where do you think
I never opened it last night.
so it shut.
That was the very first time we opened
Where do
it.
you think the river of energies?
That's what I'm saying. It shook the house once, did it again, and then the bulb unscrewed. Like the light went out, bulb unscrewed itself.
How did they do that? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like that's
That's
And-
pretty good evidence.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so bright. I'm like,
We're not-
how did
we're just
nobody
talking.
even notice
I know.
this?
I was just zoned in. Yeah.
But you know, it's funny, and you say all the time, they hide in corners. They do. You may have, not your fault, but you may have moved stuff. Now that you said they're actually probably more active.
There's a
And-
flow down here
Yeah.
now, especially with that
Yeah.
open, and it's like going almost both ways.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up before this happened. I was like, do you think from Elton doing all this and now inviting people here and all this change, do you think that's going to angry some of the, and you even said entities could be here. Is that going to angry anything?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
yeah, the
Also,
spirits.
but we protect it.
Now, anger.
Yeah.
I could talk for hours on this one because remember,
Please don't.
I'm not. Hey,
Sorry, you did it.
it's about education.
Right.
Why don't you hit your head again?
It's one too many times, pal.
So what I'm saying is that what's in the museum are not your friends. That's why that devil tarot card is on the front of that case for that doll, because Mr. Warren wanted you to have a visual reminder. This is not a toy. It is not for a child. It is a devil, a demon, and use all precaution. Mm-hmm. Trust me on that one.
Okay.
And we would never put nothing nice in that museum. Everything in that museum was something horrific.
something
It was
attached.
involved in
Everything
a
in there.
curse,
Okay.
a satanic ritual, murder. It is the opposite of being blessed.
Right.
It is cursed. So you don't want to have any of that. You don't want to touch any of that. Is what I'm saying. And I could talk for an hour on that. But yes. So in other words, energies that are in there are very strong. Not to give them credit, but they're realistically they're strong. And any weaker or lower spirits have now been like summoned.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Almost like a vacuum.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
There's a lot of education going on, not with just us, but the spirits as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're all excited and stirred up. This is
This is something that they probably wanted. They want that
well.
attention.
They're
Yeah.
they're having.
Well, this was years in the making.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
you, not that you did anything bad, but I mean, you moved things around and stuff, and it hasn't been moved in years. Let's face it, that
It needed to be
passes away.
done.
And you did it, and now they're like, all right, let's move. Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Wow. So this might be a wild
Yeah,
night then,
absolutely.
in terms
Yeah.
of
Feels
investigation.
different here too.
I mean, I intentionally
you feel
waited
it,
to
Chris?
even open that.
Yeah. True.
Okay. Do you feel it?
What? I'm sorry.
Well, I feel like a heaviness now that
Yeah,
we're all.
heavy,
Yeah.
heavy,
Yeah. 100. Yeah.
The air's heavy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you don't have to worry about that. Right. Right. And,
Hello, we're live.
Did you set his nipple?
You saw it.
Yeah,
Dave.
what's that about?
You all saw it.
so continue on.
Oh, yep. Back inside the tunnel, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man.
I think we'll do that. I wanna let me do my little TED talk for you guys real quick.
Okay.
Let's have you guys on that side, and then I'll come over here, and I'll show you everything. And then yeah, Nick, you can be here. I'll go over here.
Should they take a seat?
No, they don't have to take a seat.
Can they take a seat if they want to?
Sure, if you want to take a seat,
I mean, where'd you get the red bulbs?
they're here. I didn't buy them.
I can
There's
tell
nothing.
they're all cracked.
Yeah.
They're all eds. Wherever you found them, they're eds.
The
red
only
bulbs.
thing in here that isn't authentic.
That's one of my lamps.
Is yeah.
That's where it is.
You stole
Yeah.
his
Son of a
lamp.
gun.
No, it's been missing for like a while.
It's been missing for the 18 hours I've spent.
I've
on
already
it
seen you
cleaning.
all here
No,
for
but you
18
know,
hours.
He has to find your
I got this one from upstairs.
That's where it went. But listen, when you were cleaning,
my
so
God,
you didn't
look at
have any
that.
lights,
Look at this.
and
That's what you
then you found the lamps.
Yeah, and I
Were
got all the lamps working.
You
Yeah, I had
cleaned by
this.
that? Seriously?
Yeah, I just set this up here.
This
And
place was a mess, dude.
I know. Yeah, I found all the lamps. I found bulbs that worked. I tested them out. I figured out how to get the outlets working, and I got everything going.
Wait a
Fi-
second.
figured out how to get the outlets working.
Yeah.
You didn't have these guys when you did this room?
No,
whatever.
You guys only did.
He
Yeah,
did
the
this
other
last
room.
night.
I did all.
You did all this?
They helped me do the furnace room. I did.
I
all
thought maybe
this.
you just set this all up.
No.
No,
You did.
no, I cleaned
Wow. This was
Dude, all the cobwebs. I mean, there's some left, like here and there, all the cobwebs.
Yeah, you're not going to get hired at the Marriott, but
Like,
I just bucketed everything.
good.
I organized everything. I archived it. I bucketed it, and then these are just some cool things extra I found.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all the light,
He was
all the
right
lamps and
person for
everything.
this.
You know, it's funny, and we said it 100 times, not to your face, actually, because we're afraid of you.
Okay,
No, we said,
as you should be.
when you do
I know
things
you
like this,
believe
it shows you
You understand
are
what
the
you
right
think
person
I
to this
said.
place.
but
Right,
I
you
am
care.
not
I
sure
Right,
you
yeah,
realize
care
what
so
I
much.
Yeah, this
heard.
is so
that
much
it
fun.
blows
You
me
didn't-
away. Just watching how you, when you were going through those
Can we
boxes,
read
you
that
know,
to all college
intense
students
that was
right
to you.
now?
Yeah.
It
In the
really,
world?
it really
My
showed
goodness. Wrap
that
your
this
head
house
around
is in good
that.
hands.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
We're really actually thank
But
you.
anyway.
No, for sure.
Yeah, they were our family. And you are too. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
This is amazing.
All right, so I'm going to take you guys down a little memory lane, and it's going to end with a pitch for something that I think would be really cool. So while digging through, I found some old photos of Ed and Lorraine that I just thought were really neat. Yesterday, we found this, and maybe you can verify you weren't there. We think this might be Ed's gun from when he was a police officer, but we found this.
Can I offer?
It comes with part. I think you did. Yeah, it comes with
Can I offer something
You would-
that
Yes.
I think I'm getting?
Yes.
I don't know the full story, but has it been in water?
What?
The gun.
Well,
Has it been?
I don't know. We
It's been
found
so
it.
damp down here.
Yeah, we
No,
found it, we
no.
found it
But
in that room.
how it's damaged has it been in water, because there was a gun that was thrown behind the Amity House.
What do you think?
Oh.
Oh shit.
And that's very much like the one they found, but I don't know where that is. The gun, actual gun. So that might be.
Yeah, I found this somewhere else, but I mean,
I don't think it's real, but I'm not.
Yeah, we couldn't tell if it was or not.
I'm not
and we said
100%.
you would know, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Because that
Just
maybe
by-
those things,
there's-
right? Those little cat things right in there.
Yeah, something
Those
like that.
things,
Yeah,
those-
yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's real.
Okay.
I think it's a toy gun.
yeah,
or
that
a
was an
pop
idea
gun.
that was pitched, so I figured I would pull it out just in case.
Why it's
And-
down
and
there,
when
I
you're
don't
in-
know, though. That's another
Yeah.
question. Why
When
Yeah,
you're-
no, I don't think this is real.
Okay.
When you
Okay.
But
is
it's
it
cool.
metal?
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
it's-
all,
It's
all
metal.
heavy.
It's metal. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty
it's
intense
solid.
to be a toy.
I know. When you're in the museum, I mean, take a look for a moment above your head. That's all the weapons.
Right.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
And you kind of don't see them if you're younger.
Safari lands are legitimate gun holsters. They make
That was with it.
Yeah, can I see the lamp?
But this
Yeah.
was in it, though. Yeah, this was together. We pulled this
Yeah,
out
I'll
of
take a
here.
look at it.
Interesting.
You know what? My buddy,
Oh.
right around the corner, owns a gun store.
Let's find
Just-
out.
Yeah, just bring it to him, and
And yeah, we found it next to where the cassettes used to be in the furnace
Usually
room.
the artwork on it.
So Ed's old
it has
office.
It has
His old
a,
office.
Can you see anything on there?
Texas. It says something.
Yeah.
Texan, something Texan.
Interesting. So go
You gotta
ahead.
get that
No,
looked
yeah.
at.
I don't think it is because
And that,
this here.
you'd think.
That's where you put your rounds in.
Rounds are going.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean we can definitely
Let's find out.
bring it to Rich. Yeah, we'll look at it.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
At least we had a
Definitely
cool
But I
history
mean,
to find
but I
out
mean, the
history
holster
there.
is real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of weird.
Sweet.
Here, I'll put that in
Yeah,
there.
all signs kind of say it might be real,
Well, you know,
but we don't
yeah.
know for
We
sure.
did find bullets also in that box with the stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I left them in there, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, that was one of the finds, and then I found this really, really cool because I think a lot of people probably forget that like Ed and Lorraine Warren were married in like I think a lot of people forget that they were real humans,
Yeah,
that they
they're
just look at them as
people.
paranormal investigators. And I found all the anniversary cards they wrote to each other for about 12 to 15 years worth are right here. These are all the anniversary cards. So I went through all the cards, and these are just those. So I thought that was really cool to like have and put in the future museum.
Yes.
We do say, you know, the movies, I mean, they don't always get everything right. They got their love right in the movies. They really did. And he loved her, like...
And at times they were dirt poor, and worried about the next meal. And at times they would Mr. Warren would drive on his motorcycle, yes, and deliver a chicken dinner to someone else in the family, out of the blue, you know, who needed a meal. Yeah. Things that you don't read or hear.
So with that being said,
from a case.
I hope no one gets mad at me for saying this, but during all of this, I came across old checks, came across old bank statement balances.
Very well.
And anyone who thought that they were extremely wealthy,
They were not wealthy.
they are wrong.
Yeah,
and
they're
like
not.
I have the paperwork.
You know, and
I wasn't trying to, but my job was to go through everything, and I came across these things. And as far as the 1980s until like 2015,
they were just like us, bud.
I know.
You know, I grew up again with them, and it was like you said, where you know they were poor, not poor, but they were struggling. Sometimes they would make money off of books or off of seminars and stuff like that, but they were not wealthy. People thought that they charged these people and stuff, and I know Ed said for a fact to us one day, if you take a dime from a person, I will break your fingers. And Ed was tough. That was Ed.
You believe him.
You didn't do it.
Yeah.
And and
There's a lot of criticism
such
now.
misinformation out there, and I just read it. You can't argue it online because people will say whatever they want, but they were incredible human beings.
Go where you were to your right another foot. This wood beam here in this, I'm going to call it the ceiling. Yeah, well, and see the little cards on it?
Yeah.
What is that?
I put this up there. So I found all these protection cards and like prayer cards, and they were kind of like some were on the floor.
Amazing, bro.
And I just wanted to put a few of them up there, and I stored away some of the others.
That's a nice touch.
But a lot of these were just kind of like scattered
Well,
around.
it's noted. Thank you.
You couldn't put cushion on it though?
No. And then the other interesting thing I saw was that Lorraine would write monthly checks to various churches and animal shelters for like $1 each check. And like they were, you know, decades back, but it like to me that's an indication of she's giving what she, again, I'm not trying to like overstep my bounds, but
It's not.
you know, she's giving $1 every month to all these different charities, and all these checks for $1. Like she was still,
$1 was a lot back then too.
yeah.
so
And I was like, that's really cool. And there's a stack of them.
It's
I mean,
validation. It
yeah.
really is, because even her bracelets, we still make to this day 100% goes to animal shelters.
Yeah.
She was an animal lover, actually. It was incredible.
Yeah. The officer that would come here often and have the shepherd police dog run around the backyard on his lunch break. And one time she talked to the officer, and the officer was kind of upset. And what's the matter? The dog has cancer. And Miss Warren said, "I'll be right back," and bought a $5,000 check and gave it to the officer for the dog's medical needs.
Wow.
Yeah, true story.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So generous.
Yeah, all these little things like going through that I've been like finding and setting into different categories.
I don't want to get into it, but you validated a lot of stuff with just your research here the last couple of days with things you've come across. And
Yeah.
Do you see the wave of energy you've created out there?
It's beautiful.
Out where?
In the world.
I try and stay away from it. The comment section makes me, it stresses me out.
We just mean that the positivity you put out there. Bro.
Oh, okay.
That's not online.
opposite stuff.
I've stayed off social media. I've just kind of kept my head down and just focusing
I
on
don't
this.
go online.
This is the one time where I'm like, maybe I won't look. And then I found this really cool. Just some old photos that I'm assuming, if these were with Ed, one of the last cases he might have. Yeah, they're old
What
photos.
year are they from?
2005.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be right at the end there.
Yeah. So to me, I found
Maybe one of
that
his last
back
cases.
there.
It doesn't say where it is, does it?
Not yet, but what if we
You
look
want
into
to describe
this?
what they
How did you like
Audience.
mentally keep everything like, okay, I'll put this on the table, and how did you like find room to put stuff?
Yeah, I kept everything stacked over here in certain categories, and then earlier today I reorganized it all to make it flow in like a way that makes sense.
That's our dog's name.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Our dog? Oh well, yeah, circus. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just mean that's where this case was. and
Yeah.
you found these pictures. Kind of
Yeah.
weird, right?
Kinda weird.
Yeah, not far away at all.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, I found just kind of going down the line. This was speaking of me avoiding the comment section. This was apparently their response to skeptics that like Ed had written out and like would read, and I just found this like so cool because of course like I mean like we do paranormal investigations all the time, and the amount of criticism we get is astronomical. And then Ed and Lorraine being the biggest of all time during that time, it's like they were probably just being bombarded. And I just found it really, really interesting that it's like, yes, it's true, the Warrens and the members of Nesper do believe in ghosts, haunted houses, apparitions, God, demons, and devils do exist. We also believe that Bigfoot exists and the Loch Ness Monster. Why do we believe they exist? Because we have seen the evidence through, and it kind of like cut off here, credible witnesses, photographs and film checked out by experts who have open minds. You claim we gave you film of a boy disappearing and that Ed Warren said there was no doubt the boy disappeared, but it keeps going and talking about how they respect people's skepticism and their kind of like open, I don't know, let's say conversation. And it's like signed by Ed Warren at the end here. So I just found that like really cool, and like some of the articles, the Connecticut Skeptic, about people hunting the ghost hunters, and a letter.
Do it back then.
Yeah,
It's just so cool.
Pre-internet. Yeah.
Yeah, pre-internet.
Pre-internet.
That was modern day.
The
That would be the
old-fashioned
script
way.
for a video.
Yeah.
See?
And then I kept going, and then I think a lot of people like, they think of Amityville and they think of haunting in Connecticut and Conjuring, but I think a lot of people don't realize like how much they traveled around. And I found all their old boarding passes to all the different countries they went to, that were just like hidden. Yeah, it was all hidden. They saved all the boarding passes. Edward Warren, Lorraine, to London from JFK. It's so cool to me that like all this is
so
here.
Cool looking too.
And inside of here is their travel itinerary to Scotland. So their day-by-day itinerary of all the locations they went to, the history and
What year
hauntings.
was it? Do you know? Did it say?
We can look. I believe if I'm not mixing up folders.
That's the trip Tony would have gone on.
I would think so.
Oh, England and Scotland. Yeah, it's both of them. England and Scotland.
That's when
1988.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been.
That,
Tony would have been there.
the,
Judy.
That's the time that Tony had his biggest scare.
I believe so.
Really?
Yeah, that trip.
Well, he'll
Oh,
tell you
really?
about it.
Yeah, he'll tell you about it.
Yeah.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And then we're progressively making our way towards their cases and their history and their statements. And then I found Ed's instructions for a self-exorcism.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This is like
You know anything
super.
about that?
No, I don't. That's absolutely
That's
incredible.
fascinating.
Yeah, I just,
That's
dude, it was
incredible.
just folded in half, and I was just like, every single paper, I am going to open it up. And it just had notes written on the side, and then it's,
I found in the museum, and I begged Tony. I said, "I'll promise to bring it back in 24 hours." And I had Mr. Warren's official manual, which is about this thick, that he typed out of what to do if this happens and that happens. Do the Jacob's ladder with the team and the counterclockwise motion, and then every step of spiritual warfare. And I'm taking it, I Xeroxed the whole thing, front and back, and I'm taking it now and transcribing it into large print. It's going to take me another almost year. I've been working on it for a year. But I do like 3 pages a day and transcribe in detail the entire what to do if. Just beyond fascinating.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll add this to it.
Please.
So-
that would be great.
Can I read it? It's
Yeah,
so
please
cool.
do. Yeah.
I actually haven't read it before. I just saw like the self-exorcism and the instructions. It says, become a born-again Christian, join the traditional Catholic Church, say the rosary every day, put crosses over every bed and pictures of St. Michael, the Blessed Virgin, and the Sacred Heart of Jesus, St. Teresa of Avila prayer, God never changes, the St. Michael prayer. These are like line by lines. Look at a picture of Sacred Heart and close your eyes when going to sleep at night. This must be done every day of your life with great reverence. Do something good for someone at least once a week. Display the cross of Jesus in every room. Display it openly. Do not be embarrassed about your beliefs and prayers. Your aura will build so immense around you that evil will not be able to penetrate it. If you miss one day, a chink will start in the aura, and you will have to rebuild it again. It takes time to build it through the methods I have given you, so do not be discouraged if things do not go well at first. Your faith is most important. It is the foundation for everything you are doing. No exorcist can help you as much as your own exorcism. Christ said, anyone casting out demons in his name and having faith in what they are doing will be successful. If you love yourself and your family enough to do all these things, you will succeed. Live your life for Jesus Christ, and you will be happy the rest of your days. If you are doing something you know is wrong, change it today. If you have done a wrong to someone, rectify it as soon as possible. Have your home blessed and grounds consecrated. A new baptism is necessary by a very pious priest if this does not work. A true exorcism.
Fascinating.
It's so cool. And again, to me, it's like a sign of he could show up. Or he's like trying to make this more openly helpful.
Well,
where
you
people
found those for a reason, huh?
You know?
That's,
That's profound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
to
love
me,
that.
it was just.
I love that.
And we're going to use that.
Yeah.
We're going to use that with what we do. So
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
incredible.
I love that.
And what good advice also. And
Yeah.
you know, some of you guys might laugh at that, but and God forbid you never do use it.
Right.
But if you do get afflicted, you're going to change your beliefs real fast.
Real fast. And that's
You know, I asked Ed one time, I said, what do you say to people that say ghosts don't exist? And he told me, Rick, he says, I tell him, I'm glad you don't believe, because it tells me you didn't grow up in a haunted house and go through a hell of a haunting like he did when he was a kid. So, like you said, until you need this,
Right.
don't believe. But you'll need it. If you do need it, it's here. It's here.
Yeah.
And we will never turn anybody away, ever.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
Going down the line now.
There's more?
Oh, there's more. We're getting to the pinnacle now. So I found this really cool that they would do like Halloween events, and this is like the actual invite to it, where it's like costumes optional.
Yeah.
Spend Halloween with them.
yeah. I went to 8 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
and we'd have
pictures.
Halloween costume contests.
Yeah.
Did you ever win?
We had pictures.
I never did dressed up.
What?
No, I'm too waspy. But anyway, yeah, that's absolutely true. And they would have buffets.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So I found that really interesting, and then I didn't know this, that they took people to Dudleytown.
Yes.
On ghost hunts.
I've actually helped run those.
Dude, I didn't know.
100%.
Dudley
Dudley-
in Connecticut,
yeah.
like that small little street with houses, right? That
Well, no,
houses that were-
it's in Cornwall, Connecticut. It's on I forgot the name of the mountain near the bridge. But you go up there and
There's two
Dark
ways to go
Passage
up.
Road
Yes,
is the name of the
right,
road,
right.
and we take them down the Appalachian Trail about a mile, and then all of a sudden you find foundations, old stone roads, and just trees going in the middle.
And they're from like the 1700s, right?
Yeah, it was found in I think it may have been the early 1800s.
Okay.
But it was found by a family who tried to overthrow the king of
The
England.
Dudleys.
Yes. And
What?
for one
You
day.
gotta go there.
Yeah,
want
and they
to.
came here, but they put a curse. Any kingdom you find will be cursed. And they found Dudleytown. It became successful for a while. Then slowly all the crops died. People started committing suicide or going insane, and the town just died. And people go up there. You hear no crickets. You hear no birds. But you do hear sometimes talking or horses galloping up there. And just all trees. And, like, where are these horses galloping at? So there's definitely something left up there.
Yeah, and now I believe it's private property.
You can't. Around it is. You can go
Yeah.
up the Appalachian Trail and find it, but
Oh.
you can't go down.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't. I
If you
thought it
hiked
was completely
No,
inaccessible.
because it runs right through the Appalachian Trail. Runs right through it.
Me and
Yeah,
Josh just
but
looked
you
at
have-
each other and was like,
but you have to hike.
ah.
You might have something to do later.
And it's a hike, but you have to hike.
Do you know how to get
down.
there?
That's awesome.
I know about where it is. Yeah.
All right, strap up. We're
drop-
going.
You know, we've been there enough. I went there with Jimmy one time, and the bad part about this is we were there, and we found a stump with dry blood on it, and there was a lot of devil worshipping, like symbols carved into it, and it was probably a bird that or an animal that was killed. We're walking out, and there was fully robed devil worshippers walking back, and the path was not wide, and we had to walk by them.
How long ago was that?
This is going back about 20 years ago, 25 years ago. But they were carrying a box with them, and Jimmy's like, "What do we do?" And I said, "Just don't make eye contact. Just walk by them." What do you think I do? Hey, what's up? You know it was scary though? You know what scared the hell out of me though? I expected a come out of his voice. Hey, how's it going? Like
Hey, guys.
Like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, no, but the guy that spoke back to me could have been my neighbor. He could have been the guy running. You know,
interesting.
He sounded absolutely.
I never heard
normal.
this before.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, you never told me.
Yeah, Jimmy actually has pictures from that day.
Okay.
He has the pictures from that
Okay.
day. Yeah.
I think I've seen pictures, but
Yeah, that was the day.
I didn't hear about the
Yeah.
people
That's
you
super
passed.
cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it was. That's what, but my story, I guess what I'm saying is it attracts a lot of bad people.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you
Like
just,
attracts like.
Yeah.
you just sold it. All right,
It's
we're
going.
going.
You know what's funny?
Like I said, it attracts a lot of bad people.
I'm going.
Jeez.
It's funny because if you read the waiver, which now makes sense, it says this is an agreement between the Warrens and guests on the ghost tour. Warning: Dudley Town is a hard, long climb uphill. It's like the first thing it says.
I'm out.
Yeah, the Warrens are not responsible for any injuries, whether physical or mental in nature, while you're on a ghost hunting tour, and it keeps going. But I was like, that's really cool because we need waivers for this house for people that are coming here,
right.
and well, we're going to use this as like the main
A good
template.
start.
And then a release form as well for some other ghost like tours they would do and all that. And I was like, that's really cool. And I found the last logbook of the last tours that were ever done here, and the names of everyone that signed in and everything.
No way.
The last people.
Was it the
If you
house
keep
or
flipping
the-
through, I believe it's here.
House, wow.
If you keep flipping through, I think.
Tom was here. Mike, you know them. right?
Yes.
Tom.
Look
and
at
Mike.
that, Tom. Yeah.
Are you joking? I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're joking.
Totally.
I don't know if the last name was there. You know what I mean?
Oh my
take it
God. Let's call Tom.
Yeah, it's Tom.
There's a couple more of those I found in some stacks. So it's like I
You
don't
know,
know.
they used to also do tours around to Union Cemetery, Dudleytown. They would be around Connecticut. We do traveling tours where cars would follow each other and we do the tours.
No way.
It was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Jeff owes them $5.
Hmm.
And it was a little short that day.
Yeah, if I could have been 5 different churches, Lorraine donated to.
Oh, Jeff.
Such profound work you did. Thank
Yeah,
you.
good job.
Oh, we're almost there. We're not even done yet, baby. Still going. So yeah, I mean, old logbook and the fact that we kind of started this whole thing about saying how like their work kind of stopped when the city closed them down. Well, we can fix that. So this I thought was cool is how they used to host ghost tours. So like this was Dudleytown, but they used to host trips, which I didn't know that they would take people ghost hunting with them to England and Scotland for 2 weeks. I had no idea. Like really didn't know that.
Wow.
And then I also found their Monday evening classes on the paranormal and the lessons they would teach in Newtown, the lessons they would teach here, and like the pamphlets they would give out prior to them apparently. So
Wow.
yeah, this is from 1991 that they would give out the colleges and all their lectures and all the, like, I guess let's call it manuscripts are all here. So I just thought that was like super neat to find these. And then I found this really cool, but I opened up this bag and I found it in the bottom. And it's just
CBS
full.
bag.
It's just full of
I got
Warren.
some of these.
Dude,
Yeah, that's great.
I was like, that's so cool. Like the Warren Ghost Club.
Oh yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah.
And these are so, I hadn't
like
seen them
that.
before.
Let me see.
I was like,
That's
these are
nice.
so awesome.
That's so cool.
You gotta show
Here,
the
I'm gonna
camera
show the
this.
camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I got it
Like
first.
Josh wins.
That's crazy though.
Isn't that
That's
great?
crazy.
That is
Come on,
so
show me
cool.
again.
What?
That's
Oh, I'm
amazing.
What
Take it
the?
later. Take it later.
Yeah. So I found all these. I thought it was really cool.
It's staying.
Got to.
Go.
Don't know we know.
That's awesome.
And then went through and I found these too. That the what is going on over here? What is going on?
My fly's open, I've been told.
Really?
Received
From,
text message.
from online.
From online. Yeah, sorry guys. I
I was
apologize.
trying to be discreet.
Oh, you said that?
She told me, so I text him, your zipper's down. Something like your zipper's
sealed now,
down.
it's sealed now.
So he said to me, I'm going to leave it down. Like, all right, I'll pull mine down
Hold
too.
ours down. Hold on.
We're a team.
Together. We're doing this together.
Don't look at me.
Brothers.
Did you pull it down?
Oh, that's there.
It happened when the
But,
door
you know,
opened, actually.
you see
When the
this.
light bulb
When the
turned
light,
on.
I turned off the bulb
That
and
did it.
unscrewed it and zip. I turned the screw and then zipped.
Yep,
What I say.
You need this banter. I'm being dead serious because this becomes so serious in that room, and you have to laugh. You
Oh,
have
yeah.
to bond,
Listen.
and this is important.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I've learned if the paranormal gives you an inch of humor, take that
Was
foot.
it down? Was it down?
True.
Great, love it. That's
You
always
said-
my biggest criticism.
Yeah, like all the way down.
You had underwear on, right?
When you're done?
We're still talking about
He's
this.
like, was
Sorry.
it down?
Hey.
Oh, yeah, it was down.
Yeah. Oh, are you still doing this?
Yeah. We're still going.
We come with the house pal.
And then I found a stack of these. Same thing. I didn't know that these ever existed.
I have one.
I
But
was gonna say you probably have.
I
one.
do.
yeah, the Nesper New
Sure
England
did.
Society for Psychic Research Certificate of Completion.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that these are given out. So to me, it's like, all right, you're in the Warren Club if you enjoy the spooky, and then this is if like you what? How did you earn yours?
It was, I think it was a 1 year anniversary that I found it. And I'll be honest, I left it and I didn't even think of it. And Judy found it about 15 years ago. And she goes, I was going through my mom's stuff and I found your certificate and she gave it to me. And I
So
still
is that
have it.
after a year of kind of learning?
1
from
year?
it, you get
Yes,
one?
I'm
Okay.
going on is in successfully by myself and another person going on a ghost case alone.
Wow.
And reporting back to them.
Wow.
Yeah, we had to write everything off. This just wasn't a normal. We didn't come back and say we saw a ghost. Everything had to be written up formal, and
That's
And then
so
what happened?
cool.
Was there
Yeah.
some sort of like a ceremony when you got your certificate
No,
or
it
something?
just-
You didn't have to go to
Yeah,
Dudleytown and get a bird or.
well, we always ate, so we probably went out and ate.
Okay.
Because we everything, but it's as I wrote up the paper for you one time about
Yes.
the research. That's exactly how we wrote stuff up. That's how I knew to write.
That's
it up.
how you did that so easily.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Good work.
That's so cool.
Very
So you like
detailed.
went out and ghost hunted and reported back to Ed and Lorraine.
They sent us out.
Yeah,
They said, there's
oh.
a case. We want you to go, and we went out there. We investigated.
That's
for about a
so
week.
cool.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and when we investigated, it's a little bit different from what you see now. We would actually almost move in with these people, and we'd sleep there. I'd go to work the next day, go home, go to sleep for about 2 hours, go back to their house, stay up all night, go to work the next day. Then that went on for about a week and a half, maybe, in this case that I was on. And we reported, and then if they needed the Warrens, we brought them back with us.
Wow.
Yeah, which they did need them, actually. It was a pretty intense case. And Ed and Lorraine came back with us, and it was amazing.
That's so
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's how we did it.
Yeah.
We never left a person high and dry. We started here, and we finished it when it was done and over with. We never left a case ever unopened, ever.
And look, it worked.
Yeah.
That's what they trained you for. You're
Well, this is what
carrying
we're
on
trained
their
for, and
legacy
that's
now.
why, we do joke, like I said, but I do take this very serious.
Yeah,
when I'm doing it.
Yeah, of course.
It's very serious. But,
When you have a family under
Yeah.
oppression,
Yeah.
you know right away.
And you never leave them.
No.
You don't go in there and take some pictures like a lot of people do now, a lot of groups. Just will hear about a haunting. They'll go in and take their pictures, then they'll leave the family. And they're like, wait a minute, what about us?
Yeah.
So we never left them until we had churches come in, we had priests come in. We followed through, and some a couple of years actually. And Jimmy still talks to a few people, and it's been like 25 years. He still is in contact with some people. Cases we
Crazy.
did.
Yeah.
And you just actually, at the other day, you had a family you're working with in Connecticut, and they walked up to you crying and thankful, but you're still working with them.
We're still working
Just
with
We're
don't
still working
leave
with them.
these
Just
people.
just to see them,
Yeah.
brought so much emotion back.
Yeah. They showed the other day.
Their case is very difficult as well.
Right.
Very difficult, and we're still working on that. And it's been going on. The oppression's been going on close to 30 years.
So we're private about it too. We don't yell out names. We don't give addresses. We don't, it's a personal thing. And
That's the code.
It's a
We
personal-
don't
yeah.
give IDs or any information out.
Okay.
So
Anyway,
So if you're doing this out there, please follow through. Don't leave these people high and dry.
Well,
Don't go in there and take pictures and leave because you aggravate what's in this house. Take your pictures in your book, and these people are like, now they're worse off now because you left them like that.
Yeah.
Gotta follow through if you want to do it.
Well,
Step up, follow through.
That being said, there's one as Wade has helped me preserve this, as you found out yesterday. But I don't think you know what this is.
I have no idea.
This
Okay.
is
Check
amazing.
this out.
So-
Very important.
This is amazing.
This is it's very important. You don't even know what this is.
No, I don't.
So I'm not
It's
gonna.
very-
Get
it's
over here.
amazing.
So I'm not going to say what it is yet. But I was talking about paranormal evidence. This might be one of the coolest pieces of paranormal evidence ever.
This will end
Ever.
a lot of speculation out in the world.
Yes.
One of those famous hauntings.
But first, I want to pitch you three on something. So, this doesn't really exist anymore, right?
Right.
The Warren Ghost Club doesn't exist anymore. Nesper giving lessons doesn't exist anymore. Well, if I make the decision tomorrow and push forward, we can open, presumably somewhat soon, the commercial property where we can relocate all the artifacts, which also means I can open up.
Right.
We can designate a space in there to restart like Nesper in the way it was 20 years ago.
That's amazing.
But that only happens if you three do it.
I'm on. That's amazing.
You wanna
to
think
me.
about it?
I am on. No, because I'll be honest. I miss what we had, and we had something incredible. And I do miss
We've
it.
talked
Yeah.
about that. Myself and Dan have talked about that
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah.
He would say, let's go back old school, and that was
I want to return. where
that
it
was our old
Yeah.
that was our old paranormal group that we started, old school paranormal. But yeah, we were always talking. He goes, let's go back, let's do what they did. And I was a little bit more hesitant because time and everything. But now that I'm kind of retired, semi-retired, I'm in.
I-
As long as it's helping and educating families and people, society, I'm in. I'm all for that. Exposing the ways of the devil. Best thing the devil wants is people not to believe it.
I'm all for it.
Elton, and also, I don't know what you're playing, but teaching people how to do this and explaining to them again, start to end.
Yeah.
And,
You can't learn it on the Travel Channel.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we can
Love to. Love
I
to.
mean, you know the place. We've seen it. We've
Yeah.
seen it
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
It's like there's a place up the street, a mile away, that we can have the museum where it's open to the public and designate a space for this. I mean, like I've seen the way people have already kind of, like I don't know, expressed their passion towards you on just the last live stream. I know thousands of people would probably love to learn from you,
Right.
and now watching,
Right.
and you know what I mean. But like that's not me. I'm not doing that. That's not my place
It
at
is.
all. But to be able to facilitate that and like kind of bring Nesper, I don't want to say like its former glory, but try and get it back to maybe
where
that
it
same
was.
mission that Ed and Lorraine were on. It seems like very, very feasible, and like if you guys are open to it, then that'll be 100% part of this plan, and we'll designate space.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In their
I
honor,
mean-
especially because they would be so proud if we
That,
continue their work.
Very honorable.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah. Got us.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like it's one thing to have like a museum where people are like, oh, this is cool,
Right.
and learning, ghost hunt, but like to
Oh, thank
also.
you. Thanks for you. Yeah, that's.
I mean, I don't
That would be
know.
fantastic.
I thought of it last night when I
It's-
like literally piece by piece by piece. I mean, Ginger was with me when she saw me like kind of organize this, and I was like, I really didn't know
Right.
to the extent like I know the cases and things like that, but I didn't realize I had no idea.
Well,
You had to go on a
did,
year
but-
of and earn a certificate.
Right, and it's funny you did say that, and I said that story about it's frustrating watching these shows and these people doing what they do, and it's not how it's supposed to be done.
And I'm probably one of those people.
Did you get,
First student.
Listen, you guys learned a lot when you first came.
Absolutely.
Dan and
Right.
Wade,
Absolutely,
taught
yeah.
you guys a lot, and you did. You brought it to your future investigations.
yeah, so
You
I'm
did.
sure
you
you learned a lot
utilized
when
it.
you
You
came
practiced it.
Oh, 100%.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it is crazy because like I had no idea it went this far.
Yeah.
And seeing you all talking about it and the emotions, the love, I'm silent because I'm just like holy shit, like this is real, like this is real
And
on
not for
Crazy.
anything. Sometimes you don't
Honestly.
realize it. You're doing it, but you're doing it for fun, and you're not taking a step back and realizing that there's real things here that
These
are
real
that
people.
have-
Oh, 100%.
You know,
it's crazy
real
because like
feelings
now
and-
I'm getting more like all right. For example, one time Dan Rivera sent me a text. He's like, "Hey, like, I want to teach you like more of this so you can teach everyone else that."
Right.
And I didn't like fully understand now, but now that I see you guys and how you're talking, I'm like, you guys just want to teach the world
Right.
like everything,
Right.
and it's like show them education and knowledge.
It's so important.
So exactly, I know you guys. It's like very caring. So I'm
Right.
like,
We got a lot of
I go back to
criticism.
that text and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, like
We got a lot of criticism bringing in influencers, YouTubers, you guys,
yeah.
and but we knew that if we wanted to keep this going somehow, we had to reach out
Adapt.
to the
Well, you gotta show
younger
them
generation
more.
because
Yeah.
the younger
Yeah.
generation, they think, when they think Ed and Lorraine Warren, they think the movies.
And it,
And that's
I
it.
know.
And that's
I
it.
know.
They don't realize that
like how
these
they
were
got,
real people.
how those people got
Right,
where they
and
were,
that-
even
and-
in the movie.
and
How
that
did
they're
they
real
get to that?
people.
Yeah.
And that
Right.
everything was
Yeah.
real. So we knew we had to change things up and
Yeah.
reach out to you guys and bring you guys in and get our word out that way and get out the Warren's word and continue it that way. And you know what? It's worked, and look where it is. So
It is pretty bizarre that like
Yeah.
we were
No, it's
the
insane.
first ones.
And
to, like,
those
go
three
there.
videos, especially 2 and 3, part 2 and 3, in my book, I hope you keep them online for all time because they're just such a tool. The research that was done, especially in part 3, just off the ground, just amazing, and it was all documented and videoed, and Evan and Jay, they all did such a wonderful job. Remember?
Wade refers
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
refers to
Of
these
course.
videos all the time.
Oh,
He always refers people. He talks. Did you ever? If you want to see what happened with these items, just go check out the live. With,
I told
with
you.
Overnight. He does it all the time.
I told you.
I don't know why I just got a little weird, but it's like it feels like we're unwinding history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean like it felt like
100%,
it
dude.
winded closed, and we're like inverting.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't.
Yeah, it's
Like-
it's threading together.
Yeah.
They, like Nesper was the biggest in the world,
It was the
and then
only-
over time, right? Over time, it kind of wound itself
That was me.
down.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You know, it is funny because it did get diluted a little bit with different criticisms are hard. And
Yeah.
they're hard on you. You know they are. But people criticize because they don't understand,
Right.
and, or don't want to understand, and we can put that aside. But the people that want to understand come and we'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What's in the envelope?
we'll show you the envelope. We'll
It's
talk
amazing.
more about all
This is my
the
favorite
future
thing.
of Nesper and all that over there. We'll dial all that in over
Yeah.
the next couple of weeks. And
Yeah.
but this, one of the coolest
Do
things,
you know what that is?
dude.
It's very
You were
important,
we
whatever
were
it
together
is.
when we found it, and I was like, "You
We
are
were like, we read
fucking
this together, and
kidding
we
me."
were blown away what this was.
So this is the polygraph, the marked confidential, personal confidential, so we can't show it on screen because there's actually some real information on here. But if you look at it, this is the polygraph formal results from George Lutz
From the Amityville horror case.
from the Amityville case, where he
Polygraph.
testified under polygraph that everything he experienced was truthful and confirmed. So it's like a physical piece of evidence.
How did he get that?
Ed was
I
involved.
found it.
Oh, we found
Dude,
it. It's filed.
we found it.
He was
a
involved in
box.
the case.
Oh yeah, Mr. and Miss Warren were
Yeah.
deeply involved in the case.
Well, I know that, but
In fact, we in the museum.
I know he did the ghost. I mean, not the ghost. I
The
thought he did-
polygraph?
Yeah, the polygraph.
Well, I'm
though.
sure that helps confirm like
Right.
what Ed and Lorraine like.
You'll
wow.
see. You'll
They're
see the
together.
key
Yeah,
fob
they're-
to the door, the key fob.
Yeah.
It's in a frame in there in the
pull it
museum.
out. It's like
And
pictures, and then
when
each question,
when
then
he
the
was
results.
met Mr. Warren in the Amityville house, he opened it and he opened the door and said, "Aren't you going in?" Mr. Warren's like, "What? Aren't you coming in?" He goes, "I'm never stepping foot in there again. Take the
Wow.
key. Take the key." Even the freezer was filled with food.
Wow.
This is great.
Isn't
Dude,
that insane?
it's insane. Answered truthfully.
And each question is here, which I don't want to read.
Yeah.
But there's
I
several
mean, you
questions.
can read them. I just don't want to show the paper
Questions,
because it has
right.
addresses and other private information on it.
That's
I mean,
paranormal.
That's real like paranormal
History.
evidence. Like when you think
Yeah.
of
You know,
evidence in a courtroom, that's it.
Act like if you were a lawyer representing them, this is what you would have.
Yeah, that's why I'm so glad we filmed the entire cleanup yesterday of the furnace room because that's where
This
we
was-
found everything.
It was so closely missed.
Dude, it
And
was
yeah.
It was in a little clear sleeve
Yes.
that had water dripping
Right,
out
yeah.
of it.
You want to read a couple of them?
I'll read a couple of the questions here.
And they were all found truthful.
When you fled your Amityville house, were you in fear for your life and the well-being of your family? The subject answered yes. After leaving Amityville, did you and Kathy both levitate at your mother-in-law's house? The answer is yes. During your 28 days in Amityville, That's important, the 28 days.
Yeah.
Did you experience unexplained flies and disturbing odors on several occasions? The subject answered yes. At the Amityville house, did you hear what sounded like a marching band tuning up and down? Up in the middle of the night. The subject answered yes. And then it goes on. There's some more questions to Kathy. The same questions. She answered yes to all of them. And then it says here it evaluated their charts. It was his opinion that she answered truthfully to all the critical questions listed above, and that no deception was indicated to any of those questions. Wow. And the same thing was asked of him up above that.
Was there a year?
And they all said,
Was there a year on that?
That they were very truthful.
Yeah, it's on there.
They were truthful.
Yeah, the year's on there. It's just insane, like finding.
June 21st, 1979.
Yeah, 1979.
It's so crazy, and there's like thousands more pieces of paper like that I just haven't. There's just too many to read.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is evidence. This is physical evidence. This isn't like
Yeah. It's a legal court document,
right,
too.
Right. It's not like an internet rumor. It's not. I heard. You heard. This is a document. A legal document.
No. That's really freaking crazy.
Yeah.
So this will be in the museum.
I believe he was meant to find that.
Yeah.
It was just junk I was about to throw out, and you started going through it, and you're like, you picked it up.
Yeah, you started getting a little careless yesterday.
No,
you were getting angry.
No, you were like,
you were getting a little angry. You just throw it out. I was like, no.
There was no food involved. Okay, I'm here. For
I know that's why you were angry.
I'm banging my head everywhere
because you were hungry.
I have one question.
Yes.
During all your investigations, did you come across any that were more of just actually not ghost related anyway, but rather just mental health?
Yes. Yeah.
There's
that was
a
my
thin
job.
line there.
That was my
Exactly.
job.
Okay.
I'm scientifically minded. I'd say 90% of the time.
Okay.
I question everything.
Okay.
There was quite a few where, I'll be honest, we found, questionable items in houses, and Lorraine would say, you know what, I feel nothing here. I think we're...
Okay.
And we'd be very polite with them. If you have any more problems, call us. When we knew that it was probably nothing, you can't say it's not a ghost.
Yeah.
But you can say it probably isn't one, but we always left it, call us if you need us.
Yeah, I've always wondered that, like
we were
schizophrenia and drug-related use.
We did a exorcism, and it was actually filmed and put on television. And I work in a pathology lab with pathologists.
Okay.
That was aired, and I didn't tell very many people what I did. And he's like, "We saw you."
No way.
He goes, "You think this person was really possessed?" And I said, "I don't know. It could have been mental, but whatever we did to them, they're cured." And it was filmed months early. But when they saw it, when they aired it finally, it was maybe 3 months.
So,
and I said, "They're cured." I mean, it's whatever we did.
Right.
Fixed it. So I don't know if it was mental or not. I mean, she didn't levitate, but she answered questions in Latin.
Have you? Have you had an exorcism that you've done that you can't explain? Like some of the was it so bizarre? They're like, this is awful.
There were some bad ones. Yeah, and I think Jimmy actually, when she was here, he was involved. I'm sure you guys were involved
I have
also.
one that was.
Yeah.
Would you share that? I'm genuinely curious if you want to.
I did not perform the exorcism. I'm not a demonologist. I'm not a priest.
Okay.
Put that out there. But I assisted on 3, and one of them was of a woman, and I was working with some Franciscan priests, and they thought that it was the demon had left the body, and you can always tell by the eyes, and I went down and looked right in the face, and I said, "Gentlemen, no, it's not over. It's still there." And they said, "No, according to the rite, it's finished." And I said, "Okay, we're going to leave. We're not going to continue the discussion in front of it." So we did, and I said, "It's still there, and we need to do it again, or again, until I can tell the eyes are clear." And so I walked into the room, and went down, and they started, and she went, boom, right in my face. Wow. Never forget that. But the eyes were, the black eyes were there. You could see the black eyes appear, and then the spit, and then it went back to the girl's eyes. Isn't that? Yeah. You asked.
Explain that. Yeah.
You asked.
Yeah.
But it was successful finally.
Is there ever a time where like I don't know if it's like movies, but like any like stronger strength? Or,
Yes, that's why
Is
you
that-
have the assistants there. That's what I was doing to hold it down.
I held a leg down one time, and she broke the strap of the friggin' arm.
Yeah,
I was a big guy at the time. I worked out a lot and stuff, but it was.
So it's unexplainable strength.
Yeah.
The three men, in other words, you have three attendants usually holding down, and even a female will have the strength of three men.
Yeah.
Really?
It was
Yeah.
intentional.
Okay.
Remember, it's not
And the
it's
la-
not,
and
not
the
her,
Latin
it's the
thing
demon.
is-
Answering a question in Latin, somebody who wasn't overly educated, I'm not insulting
Yeah.
anybody, but I don't know Latin.
Right.
Like the priest said, she answered every question in Latin. When he asked the questions in Latin.
See, that's what's scary, and that's when I believe it when I hear stuff like
you
that.
might know I know you know way better than I do, Wade, but he asked, if I remember right, was I demand you to reveal your name, devil.
Absolutely.
And he said in Latin, and she answered him.
And she doesn't even know Latin.
Yeah.
No.
See, that's when I'm like, okay, it's
Well,
real.
what does
right?
that show? What does that physically show? Not only spiritually, but what does that show?
I think it just shows that there's a lot of dangerous things out there, right?
Well,
Or-
pinpoint that because it shows how the conscious mind and the subconscious mind are taken over by the demonic.
True.
You see, that's why the lies, etc.,
Right.
and the victim, the patient, has no memory.
Right. You know,
Yeah.
we just experienced, you did actually, you told me about, you were pretty upset that somebody
Right.
called you and was saying things to you, and I said, no Christian woman, because she was supposed to be a Christian, would talk like that. I don't think that was her. It was her voice. The things that were coming out of her mouth was vile.
And let me
For no
let me
reason.
also tell the audience something very interesting, and you'll get a raised eyebrow out of this. The demonic now, in the past energies of Earth changing in the past decade, especially the past 4 years, have revved up their tactics. They now will imitate voices on the phone. They will create false emails. They're using technology that wasn't around with the Warrens, that we're used to, computers, etc., and leaving false messages to destroy any aid to the family or victim. So they're using many different levels of attack now, and to evade any kind of spiritual warfare that's against them.
You know, and one last thing also, before I shut up, is there's a lot of groups out there, and they seem like they argue with each other a lot. There's a lot of anger toward each other, and I always say to Wade, I believe if you have a wall, you want to cut that wall in half and weaken it. And I believe that a lot of these groups are targeted by evil, and they divide.
Yes.
And the more you divide, the weaker the army gets to fight this. And
That's-
that's why think twice out there before you criticize and before each other.
Yeah.
We
That's
need to
very
unite.
important.
We need to unite.
Especially the
Yeah.
internet paranormal
Yeah.
community. There's so much infighting,
Right.
and it's just making the whole program weak.
You need one
Yeah.
evil out there, and they can just divide and break down. And
Right.
that's what it wants. It wants it weak.
And remember, and not to get into a lecture, but this is very important where you're going shortly into that room. We're not just dealing. There are ghosts here, of course, in this room now, but there's inhuman spirits that were thrown out of the heavens way before the dinosaur time. They roamed the earth. They don't like you because you have a path to God. They want to destroy that. They want to make you fearful and forget that. So an inhuman spirit also has the wisdom of the ages. And it will use that against you and attack you with that. What's happening?
Bang my head.
He hit his head so hard. He just hit his head. You're deep into that.
ground show.
And he
This
hit
room
his
is
head
not made to tall
so
people.
hard, dude.
I missed it.
I saw stars, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, you'll tell her. This friggin' room is too short, dude. Eddie wasn't tall.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes 100%.
Interesting, right? Because how do they know your name? How? After what we just said.
Yeah.
The it knows. It knows
Yeah.
what your mother gave you on your 10th birthday.
Well, you know, did you mention that it knew this person on the phone, which I will, get into, but it knew something Wade put in his pocket.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
Wade was, how did they know then? If she's not psychic, I'm like, it knows everything about us.
Right.
It knows yesterday, it knows today, it knows our secrets. it knows. So to get
'Cause
to
it can
Wade,
get- it
to
can get
break
in your
Wade
head.
down,
Yeah.
she was trying to get in his head.
it'll get in your
Yeah,
head.
and
like,
she's
you
trying to
got
scare
to-
me in
you
my
gotta
head.
inject
And she
this.
was,
Yeah.
it was the inhuman tactic was
It was
being
bad.
used.
It was a horrible,
It was
horrible
bad.
phone.
It was
Horrible.
bad.
Yeah. What she said.
Hell no,
Yeah.
that's scary, dude.
And they know your deepest fear.
They do.
And that, in this case, was what I was being attacked
And I had to
with.
remind him of
My
this,
fear.
even though he's a spiritual guy. I had to
Yeah,
remind him.
but you
that-
see
Wait,
how it went after me.
Yeah.
So wait, it was calling you on the phone and it said, "Hey," and it knew it was in
This
your
is
pocket.
Sally. I'll say Sally.
Okay,
Your
I would just
friend,
say
blah, blah,
Sally.
blah.
Yeah.
And, yeah, her
Wow.
And I had forgotten it was in my pocket.
And it knew it.
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
And it even knew where I got it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And she.
Oh, no.
and then it said something to create a lot of fear in me.
And it was
Yeah.
there.
And
Wow.
it affected me. I was under attack.
Okay.
I was under an inhuman demonic attack, and they always start slow, kind of fuzzy, not defined, and then by the second day I was bad, and the third day I was reaching for help. And the point of the story is that if I'm ever to stand in front of a crowd again and give a lecture on the levels of spirituality and the hierarchy of the demonic world, I have to exercise my faith and work it out. Sound familiar? I have to put my money where my mouth is. In this case, my faith. It has to be stronger than my fear that was projected
But
to
it
me.
got to the point I had to remind him, who I'm not as nearly as spiritual as him. I'm just not. I have my own beliefs. But I had to remind him, I'm like, that's not that woman talking to you. That's something evil talking to you.
Yeah.
They know what you do. They knew what's in the pocket because they know everything about you. And
You see the telltale there?
yeah. And when I said it to him, he sparked back again. I saw his spiritualism grow again. He's like, "You're right. You know, what am I thinking?"
And I
yeah.
must mention Ryan Buell, who
Yeah.
helped me greatly on that.
Yes, yes.
And he helped define
Right.
my situation,
Yeah.
and you did.
Yeah.
So if you're up here with this paranormal world, put on a safety belt because you're gonna realize you need to climb again.
Yeah.
You see, if I'm ever to stand and give a lecture again on the demonic and inhuman spirits, I better be able to beat that because that was a bad attack.
You just did.
Yeah.
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 There you go. Lecture.
Your
So,
lecture. We got
That's
your
it.
lecture.
That's it.
It's kind of cool because if,
Yeah.
if we were all sitting down, it would have been like,
Right.
Yeah,
right?
seriously.
This is the stuff we can show in your class.
yeah. Your class. It's not my
Well,
class.
you
It's
know.
not my class.
Yeah.
Your class. Yeah, I don't know. It's so cool, like to even have these conversations here.
It's funny. It's funny
That's
that we're
true,
having
though.
it right here, right
That's
now,
it.
Yeah.
and we don't even realize we're doing it.
Right.
I'm
No.
learning from them right now. Like
I,
literally.
you started asking questions, and I'm like, all right, we're taking a listen.
But this
Let's do this.
yeah. table right here, we talk
Yeah.
about this, right?
Yeah, it's exactly
This
the same. I
way
took
we
the
did.
cover
Yep.
off of it. We preserved everything
That's
that
what we
was
had this
there.
kind with Ed
That's
and
kind of
Ed.
crazy how we're doing that right now. Actually.
Yeah, it's been.
Oh,
it's,
man.
I've naturally watched it
Yeah.
progress.
But with Ed and Lorraine, they'd be here with us, and this is what we talked about down in this room. And
Wow.
yeah.
Class has
Now,
begun.
now this right here, like a half hour ago when we were over there and the light bulb went on, do you feel the difference of energy?
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
way more heavier after
Yeah.
the light bulb
Right.
went out. But
You made
now
it
I feel
positive.
better.
Ginger,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's more positive. Look, we're giving resolution. We're solving. What was that?
We're acknowledging them.
Did you hear
also.
that?
I heard that.
Yeah, that's upstairs.
As
Yeah.
you're saying how nice something is, we're here.
Yeah.
No. Well, right. Well, they can do it up there, but we're
Yeah.
down here now, and the energy here is very positive. You see, and a real warrior can carry that into the museum, you know. But I'll admit, fear is a big thing, you know, and you are your own worst enemy
Yeah.
on that. Trust me. But if you can really, like Mr. Warren said, with the doing the prayer and the ritual and the crucifix on the wall and the divine heart every day, you learn to change that. Seriously. All
Yeah,
right.
no, thank you.
Yeah.
No. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the opportunity. Why don't you talk?
Because you keep talking.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
was sleeping.
hard.
I'm sorry.
I like Wade's class, dude.
Right? You can't.
No, we love
How
it,
could you
man.
talk?
We love
This
it.
is a great class.
No,
love
it's
it.
my favorite subject.
Talking?
Everything. Well, you know, not for nothing. He lives alone, right, Chris?
Oh, here we go.
He lives alone, so he has a lot of people to
So
talk
now
to.
that the door's open,
This is a story he tells us every single time, like, whoa, what's the talking? I live alone, there's no one to talk to.
usually when I talk this way on the subway, the car empties out. So, I figured this would be safe to bring it up. By the way, okay, Go ahead.
Go on through.
I have nothing to say.
No, I'm saying go through.
There's
the
nothing
door.
left to say. You've said it all.
Right.
I'm sorry. I get excited.
He lives alone.
In New York.
How many times do I have to say it's? Oh, come on. How many times do I have to say it's my favorite topic?
We love this guy.
All right, ready?
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And then to the museum, and then if you guys are up for it, I mean, we'd love to do an investigation here. If you guys would care to join.
Yeah.
I think that would be so cool. I mean, I have all the equipment in the other room. By the way, I don't even know if you've seen those two other rooms
Let's
yet.
do that
No.
next.
I mean, take a gander. That's all of it. I got the whole thing.
All right. let's
So
do
I
it.
mean, obviously missing some items, but yeah, if you guys want to take a gander and
I like
then
that word gander. I haven't heard that since my grandfather was
gander?
alive.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Though.
yeah, I like it. Take
Yeah,
a gander.
It's a good one.
you know?
Yeah, let's do it.
Use more often. We were talking.
Lead the way.
I'm not
Follow
going
you.
there first.
Or
I'm
you
going
can follow
first.
them, I guess.
You go first.
I don't want to be
I
trapped.
don't want to trip. I don't bang my head.
There's nothing to trip on. I cleaned.
Not, I'm not worried about tripping.
Take
All
a
right.
gander.
Take a gander, right?
Grandpa, we're here.
I'm moving in.
This is insane. You did.
Wow.
What do you think?
It's incredible.
This is
Isn't
the.
it?
I got to see this a little before it got used as a storage room.
And it was a storage room yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, this
Yeah.
was a storage room with boxes that were like this high. I don't know how he did
You
this.
did an amazing job.
Yeah.
You did
Unbelievable.
a great job. Keep going. It keeps going.
Wow. We should put the stuff back on the shelves.
This is incredible. Look at this. Like,
Do the lights work in here or no? Is there even a light switch? I don't know.
He did
Just
put
gotta
them
be.
to work, I think.
is there?
Did he?
Yeah.
Where's
do
the
you turn
Where's the
them
lights?
The light should be in the corner.
In the corner. In the corner.
Oh, they meant the ceiling. They were asking if
Oh,
you
no.
the ceiling door.
I can't believe you did. This is like, what'd you do with all our stuff?
Oh, it's in the garbage.
This
Yeah.
is beautiful.
This is so nice down here.
This is insane.
Yeah.
That pump doesn't want to work.
That's all right.
Yeah, don't
We
worry
also
about it.
learned that the leak is
there
pretty
you go.
bad because
Got
we
it.
cleaned it and then it came back and then we
I
cleaned
think-
it and then it came
yeah,
back. So
I think it's from just coming up from the ground.
Yeah.
It was rain
Yeah,
poured
yeah.
out like crazy. I think that's what you're gonna get.
yeah. So we'll work on that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the Lorraine's old office,
Yeah.
and Elton's idea
So
actually
cool.
was to have it more like an angelic, safe place. And then as he did the cleaning, he found angel,
finding
angel,
angels.
angel,
So
angel,
much stuff
angel.
still in the cabinets.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
there's
is
a
all
lot, there's a
full. There's
lot.
more and more paperwork in here.
I
and-
love how you said you want to use this as an angelic room. Because
Yeah.
she was.
Mhm.
She absolutely was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, it's so fitting.
And then the
Yeah.
idea
So
now
cool.
is
That's
instead
exactly
of
what he thought.
we want to turn this into a bedroom, but it's without taking out any of this.
Right.
The idea is to actually do Murphy beds.
Oh,
So they're in
fantastic.
here and then they come out. So that way the room is fully open.
That's awesome.
And for those that want two beds in here, we can have the
that
Murphy.
is
So we
incredible.
got to move this.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we'll have to move. Is
Right.
this one. We'll leave everything else here the way she had her
Right.
office.
It's a great idea.
So that way we can still have a bed in here. 'Cause these are deep closets.
Right.
And then the fun part is your head is next to the passageway. But yeah, and then we can have two beds down
Yeah,
there,
dude,
and
this
then
is insane.
we'll get that bathroom functioning again.
Yeah.
So you'll have a bathroom and a mini fridge and all that, like right there.
Amazing idea.
And you know, again, Wade will say this room is so light. It just feels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, this Lorraine's
It
right.
really does. And it's perfect height
Yeah.
for you.
Dude, I can jump around.
I do that. If my head's going to the living room, I do that.
This is so cool. So now people
Wait.
will be able to actually sleep in the basement
This is
of Ed and Lorraine's
Yeah.
house.
What do you
Whoever
think,
thought.
Wade?
Yeah.
Whoever thought.
right.
Wow. I mean, you can see the shelves and everything.
Yeah.
So this one was the same though? This one was stacked with stuff.
Not as stacked.
Okay.
Not,
as
no,
stacked.
no. It had some space, but
Yeah.
by the way, do you feel the energy in here?
We
I
were
feel
just saying
great.
that.
And this is this is
Here. But the passageway is here. Like that.
You hear what? It's staticky?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah,
I don't know where it's coming from.
Here. Yeah. Here.
it wouldn't be as simple as right above below the fan, would it?
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of my fans might be above that.
Are you hearing right now a
I don't know if we
little
would hear
like a
that.
light hum?
I hear the hum.
You're hearing this.
It's like
You're hearing
a
this.
breath.
It's like,
No, what you're hearing is our pack.
Oh, the fan from the.
get that stuff out of here, okay? We're trying to
He's
investigate.
It's a smaller room, so you didn't hear it in all the other rooms,
Yeah.
but in this room, it's bouncing off the walls. So what you're hearing right now,
See, that's cool because you know what? You just did a scientific explanation of what's going on.
I did a logical explanation. Let's not call that science.
You're a scientist.
Come on, dude. I try to make you smarter than we know you are.
Trying to hook
Me
you up.
clean, me no smart.
Me just move boxes out.
Me read paper and go, oh, good.
Oh my god.
What you doing?
I'm making the atmosphere vibrations meld together.
Oh.
True.
Okay. I'm not.
I don't stop. Creamsicle.
I've never been mean bugged by someone also saying, I'm trying to make this place safer.
No. No, there's a Tibetan monk over here selling me bells. No, I won't buy it now. Anyway, so I'll follow you.
Sure. We'll go to the museum for the first time ever. I mean, it'll